And welcome back here to Oswald Field. Rusty, Phil, and Jasmine here as we're about to start this game. And Jazz, you might have to stop the music here. Keegan is taking off on that computer as we're ready to go. Ugh.
How?
The pause button or whatever it is.
There isn't a pause button.
Just unplug it.
As we are ready to go.
Like, just turn it. Yeah, there we go.
As we're in game 2.
Sorry.
Cade Marlott starting things off. Harry Park on the hill for the Larks, and Harry misses upstairs with a curveball.
Ew. Okay. I could do it, I just couldn't find the pause button.
And the 1-0 coming up to Marlott.
Why does it still say that that's our score?
Because we never cleared it. We'll have to clear that. We're clearing the scoreboard. We're off and running.
We're trying to get off and running anyways.
Yeah. And the 1-1 coming up. That curveball misses inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Swing and a miss for Marlott. And the count now even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Defensively, John Law out there in left field. Cooper in center. Stivers in right. Bob at third. Nick at short. Logan at second. Kalen at first. And Deck behind the dish. And a swing and a miss. And Cade Marlott goes down swinging. And that'll bring up Chris Cloud.
Nice job by Harry out there on the mound.
Rusty, Phil, and Jasmine, you guys can text us 620-217-1465. Email us, golarks@heston.edu. Tweet to us, Jazz.
You can tweet at GoLarks, #ForTheNest, or individually at the Heston Baseball page, and we will be sure to find your tweet, give you a like, and a shout-out.
But Jazz's favorite way.
Yeah, you can live chat with me. It is convenient and easy right there next to your YouTube browser.
If you're in YouTube, that's right.
On a computer.
You have to be.
Well, no, because you can watch it from the game from the website, but you're not on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's YouTube, but it doesn't have the live chat.
Right.
You can also watch it on a Roku, on an Apple TV.
On the ground at Logan. Logan sweeps it up, tosses over to Kalen. There's 2 away.
Nicely done.
Joey Pena, the designated hitter, coming to bat.
You could also use an Amazon Fire.
Okay, we get it.
Google Chrome Stick. Chromecast, I guess.
And this will bring up Joey Pena. Pena, the DH, was at third base in game 1 and made a bunch of spectacular plays.
Yes, he did. He played an excellent third base over there.
So Pena, 0-1,
Good thing.
pops it straight up.
Ooh, did that hit somebody?
Just missed someone, it
I
looks
think it
like.
did just miss.
Or no, it did. I think it got her. Or no, it just missed her by about a foot right here in the stands.
My worst
She's
nightmare.
That is Jasmine's worst nightmare.
That would hurt.
The 0-2 coming up. That stays upstairs.
I mean, it's things like that is why Major League Baseball stadiums are lining the foul lines.
If Heston High
nets
School
and
plays
stuff.
at home, they'll have a net, but that's still up in the air. In fact, they'll play here Tuesday.
Ooh,
Strike
nice
3
pitch.
called outer corner. Pena goes down looking. He's frozen at the dish. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Larks coming to bat. It'll be Logan, Josh, and Sivers. We're back after this in just a second. Like I'm not getting the here. That said Wi-Fi.
Wait.
Wait, now you're connected.
One.
You're lucky I have unlimited data.
And welcome back to Oswald Field here on the campus of Heston College.
See, since you do, share it. Don't
Rusty,
stop.
Jasmine, and Phil. We're having a good time like we always are. Larks dropped the first one 8-4, but coming to bat, Logan Dryden, Josh Stivers, and Kalen Haynes. Jeremy Deckinger will bat fourth, playing catcher. John Law moves into the outfield. His bat still in lineup, batting fifth.
The temperature has dropped to 48 degrees.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, not in the booth. We're
We're quite
actually
warm.
pretty warm.
We're really warm up
But
here in the booth.
outside, it's 48 degrees. Feels like 44.
Well, there's a little bit of wind blowing out.
Yikes.
So Cooper Morgan batting sixth, Joel Ogletree batting seventh, Nariki Fujimura batting eighth, and Nicholas Peter Frederick Platten batting ninth.
That's one person.
That's right, one person. Yeah.
One person. Not Nicholas and Peter and Frederick and Platten.
So that'd be a few too
Could have
many
been
people.
confused.
So Logan to start us off here in the bottom of the first after NOC Tonkawa goes down 1-2-3. And Thomas Kellner getting the nod over there at third base as the Larks head man in this one.
Dryden hitting 384 on the year, 511 on base percentage. Getting on base, scoring 22 runs.
Logan tripled in game one.
That was a really good job on that
After
triple.
I heard, and this was relayed to me, that the Northern Oklahoma Tonkawa folks told the outfielders to move in. He can't hit over their heads. Well,
Oops.
they were wrong.
Oops. I wouldn't do that with this wind.
You guys can text us 620-217-1465.
We're getting gusts over 30 miles an hour right now.
We
Logan
are?
swings
Where?
and miss
Here.
here.
I don't feel them.
No,
That's because we're in the press box.
we're in shelter.
It's beautiful, really.
It's perfect in here. Feel
The
how
1-2
warm
on
it
the
is
way.
under. We have the heaters on.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
That's upstairs by Logan's eyes. This is Edmondson on the hill for Northern.
I might need to take my sweatshirt off and just wear the t-shirt in here. It's that nice.
Logan pops
Oh.
that one straight up,
Yes,
and
it
that
is.
one
That's a
may
mile
hang
high.
on. And third baseman, that's
job,
Rutledge,
third
runs
baseman.
in,
Yeah.
makes a play after a long run from Rutledge. Rutledge moves from second to second to third. Gutierrez is at short. Gabe Griffith makes a start at second base, and Tanner Long over there at first base, and this will bring up Josh Stivers. So
Yeah, Mr. Stivers hitting 388 on the year, 505 on base percentage, 19 RBI, 22 runs.
Josh, a
scored.
chopper at the shortstop. Gutierrez going back, fields it from the just inside the infield, and makes a play.
That was a nice play by Gutierrez over there.
Yeah, charge in, then knew the hop was coming, backed off, and that'll bring up Kalen Haynes. And Kalen Haynes has a couple targets out there. There's a bus
Yep.
and a truck out there.
In the danger zone, if you ask me.
Kalen hit a home run in game one.
A laser beam of a home run. That was one of the harder hit balls I think I've seen in a long time.
Kalen takes a healthy swing, fouls it off.
Didn't get
Should have
beat.
seen John Law's 3 home run day. Those were no doubt home runs.
Were they?
Yeah,
They were solid.
very solid.
When was that?
Against
Over
the
spring
24th.
break.
Yeah.
Was that Pratt or was
No, that was Southwestern Iowa.
Gotcha.
Kalen takes a curveball for a strike from Edmondson, and the count now 0-2. This is the 5th ranked team in the country in Northern Oklahoma Tonkawa.
You can see why. They're pretty solid.
Only have 2 losses on the season.
Yeah. That's also quite amazing for a baseball team.
Kalen chases high cheese. He goes down. Both teams go quickly and quietly. 1-2-3. We've played an inning. We'll be back after this.
How do you only lose 2 games? That's
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
And
welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College.
Phil,
Yo.
it disconnected again.
Oh no. I don't know what you want me to do about
Casey
that.
Harper playing catcher, batting now for the Mavericks of NOCT Toccoa. And Harry deals, and his first fastball upstairs.
So we figured out the tie game situation that Toccoa
We did.
had.
We talked a little bit. We think
we're assuming it was a weather situation.
yeah. And the 1-0 coming up. Curveball drops in, stays downstairs.
But still, to only have 2 losses out of 27 games is quite amazing.
And the 1-0 coming up. That one misses downstairs.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm really confused.
Did you just get hot chocolate?
I guess.
You just got hot chocolate?
No, there's cups here for everyone.
We just got hot chocolate.
Count is 3 balls, 1 strike.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel.
Yeah. This is very kind.
Oh, these cups are
That one
so
misses
cute.
too far outside,
Oh, my.
and Harper aboard after the walk, and that's the first base runner of the game for either team.
It is. This is true.
Is this true?
This is true.
Gutierrez,
I can verify that.
he can. We both have scorecards.
I don't actually know how to do this.
It's a thermos.
I don't know how to use one.
You unscrew it.
Don't be rude. Oh. Ah! You burnt me!
I'm sorry.
It's.
Hot liquid.
I'm going to say that's probably a very good thermos.
Gutierrez.
It's probably a very good thermos.
Probably. It's probably one of those.
I don't.
burning
I
my
don't.
hands?
I don't need any though.
You
Thank
could
you.
pour it
Why
hot.
not?
I don't need any
You
hot
could
chocolate.
put that
What
in
if
there
you
hot
get
in the
half of
morning,
it?
and it's still hot tonight, right now.
Yeah, those are good thermoses.
I have one of those.
That one
They're
skips
awesome.
away from deck, and Harper taking second on the pass ball. Phil, did you want some hot chocolate?
Yeah, I'll love some hot
Okay.
chocolate. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll give it to Kai then. You sure you don't want any?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks.
Are you 100%
You sure, Russ?
No, but
No.
You know you want
Gutierrez has a
Come
2-ball, no
on.
strike. Okay, leave it here.
Okay.
You
How
got
do you
peer
I mean,
pressure.
shut this?
Yeah,
I'm good at it. It's kind of a gift.
peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Is that something to be proud of? Or
Oh, hey, it happens.
at least it's peer pressure to drink hot chocolate.
That's right.
Yeah, that kind.
That ball popped,
That's a mile
Bless you.
high.
Where
and
did
Logan setting up underneath it.
Logan Camps. He
Makes
had
a play.
He was roasting marshmallows under that one.
Yeah, with hot chocolate.
With hot chocolate,
There
too.
we go.
Nice.
Special thank you
All right.
to Rachel Schwarzenegger Miller
Absolutely.
for the hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Dominic Trevino coming to
Look
bat.
at this bag even.
She likes
That
Iowa
is
State.
an awesome bag, first of all. It says Iowa State on it, which makes it super duper cool.
Even better hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And that one misses downstairs.
Well, Rachel's from Iowa.
I
So,
did not know that.
yes. She's from
She went
just
to
around the corner
Didn't
from
she go to
Red Rock.
Iowa State after Heston?
That I don't know.
I think so. She's got Iowa
She
State
went
on her
to
car.
Goshen.
No, she did go to Goshen.
Her husband went to Iowa
I thought
State.
she
Oh,
went
that's
to
right.
Goshen and played volleyball.
She did. That's right. Her husband went to Iowa State, I think.
Yeah, he did. Tyler.
Tyson.
Sorry. Ty.
Count now 2 balls and no strikes to Trevino.
I should know that. He's a cousin of mine, so.
Awkward.
Very much so.
Barry. Sorry.
Bunt laid down, push bunt. Bob's going to have to field it, scoops it, and no play for Bob, and an infield single for Gutierrez on the little push bunt, and there's runners at the corners. So a little something doing
This is
for NOC with Tanner Long coming to bat.
Ooh, that is hot.
Yeah, it's hot chocolate.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know.
That's the idea.
Long's first at bat today. 1 out, runners at the corners, and Harry trying to get a ground ball. Long fouls one off, out of play on the left side towards the soccer field. Still a good crowd today.
Yeah, even though it is pretty cold out there, I think.
Brisk.
Brisk. That's a fun word.
Brisk.
Brisk.
It's very refreshing. Brisk.
The count 0-1. Harry with a quick move. Ooh. And Trevino dives back in.
Yeah.
Park comes set. Another quick move. Kalen with a snap tag. Trying to keep Trevino close. Phil, what are Trevino's numbers on the season ceiling-wise? They're a little concerned with him over there.
He has 5.
Okay.
That's, decent number.
Strike called at the knees to Tanner Long,
Trevino could steal if he needed to.
and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The leader, actually, though, is Cade Marlatt with 12.
So he's busy. Marlatt is
Marlatt's
incredibly
very
busy.
He's done a lot of things.
He does things. I like that. Is that
Yes.
fastball upstairs and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes?
He's a leadoff hitter, leading the team in home runs. Stolen bases.
Harry deals. Tanner Long swings through the pitch, the off-speed pitch, and he is retired. 3rd strikeout for Harry.
Yeah, Harry's doing a good job here.
Yeah, he is.
I'd like to see him pitch out of this jam he's got himself in here.
Again, let us know who you're watching and where you're watching from.
Yeah.
The first game of the season, we had, I always forget how many it is.
We had over 100. We had 18 states represented and
7 countries.
7 different countries.
That's still
But we only
pretty
found that
awesome.
out because people told us where
That's
they
right.
were watching from.
We have no idea what's going on right now.
Exactly.
Count 1 ball, no strikes here to Rhett Rutledge. As Harry working. Harry deals off speed, stays upstairs. And they count 2-0. That one fouled back to the press
Whoa.
box above us.
Scared me a little bit.
I'm on it for you. I'll protect you.
Made Jazz jump a little bit
I
there.
don't think you would have gotten it if it was right here.
Oh, yeah, we get it. Boom.
You'd be surprised.
You'd spill the hot chocolate.
Yeah, the hot
Okay,
chocolate might be.
wait. Your face or the hot chocolate? So hot chocolate, hun. We're gonna
Well,
drop
if that's spilled on me,
We
that'd
can replace
be
the hot chocolate.
really bad.
We can
So you're
replace
saying
the
you don't
computer.
want us to save your life
So
with the
don't-
ball sitting
yeah.
in here?
Let the ball hit your face.
I'd rather have a bruise from a baseball on my face. That would be cool. More cool
I'm saying-
than a 3rd-degree burn from his hot chocolate.
Okay, well,
I don't think you'd have a 3rd-degree burn. First
Okay,
of all.
well,
Second of all, you
second
might
degree.
break your orbital bone.
towering fly
Wow.
ball. John
Way
Law
up there.
camping underneath it, going back.
It's continuing to go back.
And John can't come up with
Oh.
it. That ball got up in the wind.
It did. There's a jet stream up there.
And that goes through Nick. And I don't know if that'll probably be a hit for Rutledge. I don't think John ever made contact with it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, I think just have to give him a double on that.
And
That's going to score 2, though, for the Mavs.
yeah, 2 runs do come in on that.
Do we call them the Mavs? Like, you know.
Dallas Mavericks.
The Mavericks.
Or Goose and Maverick from Top Gun.
Let me Google it.
Well, I mean, are we that familiar with them that we can call them the Mavs?
What is a Maverick?
Gabe Griffin coming to bat.
They're the baseball players.
Well,
from
this is
Northern
a
Oklahoma,
couple
Concord.
different things. One, an unorthodox or independent-minded person.
That's
Yes.
not it.
That's not
Number
what we're talking
2,
about here.
an unbranded calf or yearling.
That's it.
what we're talking about.
The 1-1 coming up now as Griffin looks at strike one.
A motherless calf.
That's impossible. Every calf has a
Maverick?
mom.
Not true. Like a bucket calf?
How
That's what
could-
I call him. I
unless
call him
you
a bucket
clone the
calf,
calf,
not a maverick.
Unless you clone the calf, it has to have had a mother
Okay,
sometime.
well,
right?
I understand what it's implying, seeing as I grew up on a ranch.
I get it too. It's just fun. Fun to play semantics.
And they count 1-1 strike. Looks like they scored it an error.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'll score an error too.
nope.
Nope.
My book is final.
I'll score an error too.
Oh.
And the count now 2-1 strike here to Griffith. Griffith pops one back and out of play. The count evens up at 2-2.
I mean, the argument for that is
Yeah.
solid. Yeah. I'm just too lazy to change my book.
I'm not. My goal is to mess my book up so much I can spill hot chocolate and no one will notice. Yeah, now 2 strikes here to Griffith.
Hey, I'm the one that's supposed to make you laugh, not the other way
Welcome to my world. Good stop by Deck there, and the count now moves full 3 balls, 2
That was a
strikes.
good stop by Doug.
Count is full 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Griffith.
I think Dex should be voted the most clutch player of the Larks team.
That's a line drive up the middle. Coop charging. He's thinking coming home. Coop can't come up with it. And the base hit and the run scores as Griffith singles in a run. Coop was thinking coming home, and it's 3-0.
He had it in his mind a little bit there. And the thing is, sometimes that outfield can play some tricky hops, but I don't know if that actually happened out there. Sometimes you get a little bit ahead of yourself. I know, because I've done it before.
Bid curve for Harry, dropping in for a strike
Nice
to Marlatt.
pitch. This hot chocolate is good, though.
It is good.
Yeah.
Will it burn me if I drink it?
No,
No.
You sure?
no. Yes, we're both drinking it right
Yeah.
here. Do you not trust us?
If you
Go ahead. Let's walk down this slippery slope.
Yeah. Take the lid off,
Yeah.
and it'll cool off a little bit.
Okay.
Marlatt behind 0-2 as Harry works out of the stretch, and there's a big curve that just misses. And Marlatt chases something up by his
Yes, he did.
his eyeballs, and he goes down swinging for strikeout for Harry. We
was
played
a nice
2.5. Larks trail 3-0 back after, or 1.5. Larks trail back after
That's
this.
interesting.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Heston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement.
And welcome back to Oswald Field. And Jeremy Deckinger stepping in here. And Deck takes a ball. Count 2 balls and no strikes here to Deck as we're in the bottom of the second. Oh, Jasmine on Twitter.
I was like, I
heard something
about San Antonio. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, what is going on?
The game.
Count 3 balls, no strikes here to Deck. And Deck takes a strike from Edmondson. Deck a fly ball left side.
That could be an adventure.
Marlatt camping underneath it and makes the play. That just got under a little bit, and that'll bring up John Law to Marshall.
Oh, great. Cardinals lost again.
I did see that.
Yeah.
And
I don't think we're going to be good this year.
Pops one up, out of play. And they count on 1.
So who do you have, Loyola or Michigan for the first Final Four game?
I'm going to go with Loyola for something different. I like the Ramblers.
I really hope, if KU loses, I want them to win.
John takes a curveball for a ball, and the count evens up at a ball and a strike.
You mean win the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which could get tricky.
That would be shocking if they did, too.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I got to see Clayton Custer play about 4 times in high school in 6A State. So
where'd he go?
Blue Valley Northwest.
Yep.
Of course he did.
And then he went to Iowa State.
And he played with Richardson at Blue Valley Northwest.
What do you mean Iowa State?
He went to Iowa State.
He went to Iowa State before he transferred to Loyola.
Huh.
He was like, I think he got like mono and got hurt at Iowa State, and he was behind an All-American point guard, so he decided to transfer after that. He wasn't going to play till
John Law, base hit.
Huh?
Was he there for a whole year or a semester?
Yeah, he was. Whole year.
And a first hit for the
He's from
Lars.
Wichita, yeah?
No, he's from Blue Valley Northwest, Overland Park.
Oh, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was nice.
I keep hearing
by the Marshall there.
Yeah, I keep hearing Wichita and Kansas City, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I heard he was from Kansas City.
No, he played in Wichita 6A States at Coke Arena on the campus
Yeah.
of WSU.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up Cooper Morgan.
I think KU even recruited him.
He did.
Probably.
K-State, KU, and he chose Iowa State.
He was smart. He was smart.
And that's why he's at Loyola.
Why did he choose Iowa State?
Because Fred Hoiberg was awesome.
And then Hoiberg left, and he's like, I'm out.
No, he left. He transferred before Hoiberg
I think you did
left.
too.
Yeah.
Probably.
They count 0-1 now. See a couple Heston College women's basketball players making their way in front of us. Kadrea and Malaya. Blocking our view for just a second. Snap throw back, diving back in. John, save.
Yep, nice job. Thing about Clayton Custer, he was a 4-star recruit. So
he was legit.
He was. He is legit.
He's legit. He was an MVC player of the year.
Yeah. It's like you don't get 4-stars in that league too often, anyway. So
snap throw back. John dives in.
That was pretty close. I could make comments, but I won't. I won't.
Count 0-2 to Coop. Edmondson's big curve over for a strike. Coop
Man.
frozen at the dish. And that'll bring up Giggles Ogletree.
And why are we calling him Giggles?
If you've ever heard Joel giggle, you understand. It's infectious.
Okay.
Joel was a
Giggles.
stalwart at the basketball games as a shot clock operator.
Oh.
Big
Didn't do a
curve.
very good job.
He did a great job as Joel
He did okay.
swings and misses.
Messed up a lot.
Really?
He did.
He was good.
I'm just trying not to report fake news over here.
Wow.
Yo, one coming up. Big curve in for a strike.
I'm just not all about criticizing college kids too much
And Joel asking for a little
when
clarification.
they're
on
learning
that.
how to do things. Yeah.
Quick throw back. John diving in.
Yay.
Tanner Long thought he got him, but to no avail.
We should just go play a basketball game with some of these guys.
You could start Tanner Long and Caleb
Yeah.
Haynes in the front court and be pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The 0-2 coming up. I went too far outside, and they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'm glad I let you guys peer pressure me into the hot chocolate.
You're welcome.
I know, right? It's good
The
stuff.
1-2 coming up. That curve stays downstairs. And now they count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuce is wild across the top of the scoreboard. Joel chases upstairs, and he is retired. Larks get a run on, can't do anything with it. We've played 2. Larks trail 3-0 back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Yep.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field. As
I don't know how to pause it.
Just, why are we doing it then?
Chris Cloud.
I don't know how to pause it. Just show me how and I'll do it.
And Cloud takes a strike.
Just leave the mouse on this and then we this.
Cloud takes a strike from Harry.
It's not paused right now. I turned the volume down.
It's pausing it now. So
Now it's paused?
yeah. And then
Okay.
Click it, it'll turn back on.
Cloud looks at a curveball that stays downstairs.
Trying to learn how to do the music up here.
Yeah, I know. We can't be late on the umpire stop the game.
No.
He already gave a dirty look up here once.
Well,
That one, a towering fly ball to center field. And Stivers coming on, calls off, makes a play. And one away.
There might have been a commercial running through that whole time. Because I didn't have time to pause it.
Well, Josh Stivers making the play out there, 1 out.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
As Joey Pena struck out swinging his first at bat, and Swings and misses.
What am I smelling?
It smells like pretzels.
No, that's a different smell.
That one popped back and out of play.
This is like, I don't know what that is.
I don't smell anything.
No?
No, I was just my allergies starting to flare and I started sneezing. So what do you think? I'm not smelling anything right now. Joey Pena, he's behind the count 0-2.
I've been taking my allergy meds since January.
Well, I started too, but it's still not. I'm just in holding pattern. If I didn't take them, I'd be miserable.
I'm doubled up on mine. I've got nasal spray and a Allegra. Works really well for me, actually. It's kind of cool.
That's on the ground at Logan at second base. Logan plays the hop, tosses it Kalen 2 away.
Yeah, we'll take that.
So this brings up Casey Harper. Harper drew a walk, got to second on a pass ball, and Harper hits a mile-high fly ball. John Law calling for it, and John can't come up with it. And that'll be the second error out there in left field.
Yes.
Charge to John.
Yeah, John's having a tough time out there right now. That wind is
That wind will mess with you. That ball gets up there and does all kinds of things.
It's an adventure up there.
And Gutierrez will step up.
They need to... And it's tough to hear the other outfielders when that's wind is howling like that. You got to be really loud.
That one upstairs.
Oh, yes. See, we just felt some wind.
A little bit. And that... Missy down and away, and the count 2 balls, no strikes here to Gutierrez.
Still no live chats.
No live chats?
But there are a lot more people here than I thought for supporting the Larks. I saw Logan's family, Zach's family.
Give NOC Tonka a lot of credit. That ball popped up. No one plays it, and there was miscommunication. Logan throw across, and Bob tagging out.
Good job.
Whew. Gutierrez.
Clutch play by Bob.
Single for Gutierrez, I guess. Or is
and
that
then
an error?
No one touched. It's got to be a single, I'm afraid.
But the throw got Harper.
4-5 over to Harper. Okay, we're back after this on the Lark Network.
Give it to you in the face.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
And we're back.
Okay, you guys talk.
And we're back.
Thank you, and welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College. As we're going to the bottom of the fourth, or the top and bottom of the third, excuse me, now Riki Fujimara coming to bat.
Yep. Larks have 1 hit on the day so far. On the game.
On the game, yeah.
The
They
game.
had a
not the
few
day.
more
Sorry.
than the day.
They did.
Come on, Phil.
Sometimes words are hard.
That's true. Words are, in fact, hard.
So Bob stepping to bat. As curveball misses upstairs from Edmondson. Yes, Jasmine?
You all right there?
Hang on. Everyone stay calm.
We can't.
It is. Whoa. It is 6:56 a.m. in Adelaide, Australia, but Chris Platten is watching.
Okay, all
He
right.
tweeted, "Can't be at the field, but watching from Australia."
Thanks for joining so
Yeah.
early in the morning.
That one outside corner to Bob, and the count 1-2 strikes.
Hashtag Lark Loyal.
Very Lark loyal. Hashtag Happy Easter in Australia.
Yeah.
The 1-2 on the way. Bob swings and misses, and he is retired on strikes. And that'll bring up Nick Platten.
Never did bring up the numbers on this Edmondson.
Yeah, we never got to that. We were
Check.
a little bit slow
We
coming back to
were
you.
distracted.
Coming back.
2.67 ERA, 31 strikeouts in 27 innings of work. He is.
And he paints the corner to Nick on the first pitch. He deals to Nick.
He's
Fastball.
5-1 on the year. That's pretty good.
Edmondson deals. Nick on the ground. Could be trouble through the whole
there
base.
you go.
Missed a CNI single for Nick.
Nice job by Nick.
And there's one aboard for Logan Dryden.
Nice piece of hitting.
And they'll bring him. Yeah, we're good. Logan popped out to third in his first at bat. Of course, I say that to third. It was almost on the infield, the batting circle right there, as Rutledge came running.
He took a
in
long
make
circle, too.
He did.
He came in from like the dugout to catch that. Because that ball is an adventure when it gets up in the air.
Big curve drops in for a strike to Logan.
Yeah, Edmondson has a pretty decent curveball.
Quick move. And Platts dives it in. And the 0-1 coming up. Logan
There we go.
pokes one
Nice
into the corner.
job.
That's going to be
gonna
a
go.
trouble. Logan's going to run for a while.
Yes.
Nick's heading home. Logan's thinking too. He's going to stroll into second with a double throw. Coming home. Nick slips in safely,
job.
and Logan has a double, and the Larks have a ribby and a
There
run.
we go, Larks.
Logan doubles left field corner. That was a high
Yes,
chopper
it was.
over Rutledge. There's nothing that Rutledge could do about that.
Nope.
Logan with a good piece of hitting, and Logan has a double.
Pounded it into the ground, and it bounced perfectly. That was
Looks
beautiful.
like Nick's dad tuned in at the right time.
I
yeah,
think
it
so.
did, yeah.
And I'll ring up Josh Stivers. Larks trailing 3-1 here with one out, and Logan over there at second base. Trying
Should
to
have gotten up earlier.
guess so.
Good luck, Trump.
Hashtag alarm clock.
We kid, of course.
We do. And that went down in the dirt, and it caught the umpire.
The ball's dead, though,
Question.
once it hits the umpire, I believe.
Time. Yes.
Why do umpires wear slacks? Is that necessary?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Why?
part of their uniform.
Part of the umpire uniform.
Is it kind of like the same question as to why do baseball coaches wear uniforms?
No. Actually,
I can't really be explained. It just kind of happens.
You don't have to actually
because
wear the
why do you have to
uniform
wear
as a manager.
slacks? I mean,
'Cause that's
They're
part of their
you're not
they're
actually
umpire
doing
pants.
exercise.
They're umpire pants.
Those
They're
are
not
pants.
actually slacks.
They look like slacks.
Well, yes, they do, but they're actually umpires.
Like,
umpire
why can't they just wear?
So I think back in the day, they
Sweatpants.
actually wore...
Or why don't they wear baseball uniforms too? Huh? There's a question.
That's
That's
umpire
true.
uniform.
Yeah, but that's their umpire uniform. Now, a manager, oddly enough, doesn't have to. Most of them choose to
Mm-hmm.
wear baseball uniforms. But there have been a few throughout the years, especially Major League Baseball, that didn't wear a...
They actually managed in suits at some time,
They
didn't
did.
they?
Well, Connie Mack did.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
I think it's peculiar.
It is.
Count
You're
one ball, no strikes here to Stivers.
It's the only coach of a... Like, basketball coaches don't
Yep.
do that.
Football coaches
I
don't do
pointed
it.
this out last year.
You did. It's a good
And
question.
that one, curveball, dances outside for the strike.
Baseball is a game of tradition, though. There's a lot of traditions that just kind of.
There's just a lot of things about baseball that
happen.
can't really be explained. It's just kind of been that way.
It's just been that way.
I feel like.
And it's part of the charm of the game, I think, is the idea.
That one bouncing downstairs, and the count now 2 balls and 1 strikes to Josh.
Well, think about it. If a manager is wearing a suit, he can't sprint across the field to, push dirt on an umpire's shoes. Who is the manager in the? He would. Pete Rose would do that.
Oh yeah, count 2 balls, 1 strike. Stivers pops it back and out of play.
That was one of my favorite moves that a manager used to do. In the
What,
majors.
run all the way across the field?
Run across the field, and then they just kick dirt on his shoes.
Plead
and
their
stuff.
case?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I loved it when they did that. They don't do that anymore. Nobody does that.
Well, we've seen it once in a while. You run all
Kicking
the way.
dirt on their shoes?
No, just
That's
running
what I'm
running
talking
all the
about
way across the field to play the case.
Yeah, they got to do that sometimes.
Swing and miss for Stivers, and he's retired on strikes.
I'm talking about the kick in the dirt and.
And they'll bring up Kalen Haynes.
I think when I was a kid, I used to pretend to do that with. What do you mean it was a strike?
How can he be out?
Yeah,
right, I get
How can he
it.
be out on that play?
Kalen steps in with 2 outs and a runner on second base.
I was a lonely little kid.
Big curve. Drops in for a strike.
That was a good pitch.
The count on 1. And the 0-1 coming up.
These clouds look cool.
They're interesting.
I
That's
like
for
it.
sure.
Well, they're going to bring a little bit of freezing rain with it.
Tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight,
Possibly,
tomorrow, into
yeah.
Monday morning even.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they're like.
Jasmine's favorite weather.
Yeah, she loves that
Kidding.
freezing rain.
I hate it. I don't
So-
like it. I'm with you now.
No.
Let it be 75. It's
Well, you
time
know
to get
what?
nice and warm.
Freezing rain can just go away. I have
Everyone.
no use for that.
No one
stuff.
has any.
No.
Nobody's got time for that.
I'm running out of winter clothes to wear.
That one
What?
missing downstairs.
Do some laundry.
I mean, no. I do laundry, but when you wear an outfit so many times that you just get tired of wearing
No.
it.
No. No. The
Don't do
1-1 coming up
I
here.
think it's just a girl thing.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. The 1-1 coming
Never
up
mind.
to Kalen.
If I get an outfit I like, I keep wearing it.
Kalen swings and misses, and they count 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, talk about things that are distracting to talk about, I guess, right?
Hey, makes it fun and interesting. You can't talk about just baseball
Yeah, you can.
for days.
You can.
I couldn't.
Sure you can.
I'd run out of things to talk about.
The count's still 1-2 to Kalen. Kalen struck out in his first at bat.
He did. Kalen's either...
Kalen hammers one, but
never mind.
Long's right there.
I won't
And
finish
Long
my thought.
smothers it for the 3 unassisted. Larks get 1 back. We've played 3. Larks trail 3-1 back after this.
So what did Stivers do on that?
No, I was.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places, and it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College as Dominic Trevino coming to bat here for the Mavericks in the top of the fourth. Mavericks with a 3-1 lead.
And Trevino hitting .310 on the year.
And Harry Park deals and starts Trevino off with a strike.
Nice pitch for Harry.
He's been doing good today.
The 0-1 coming up.
All right, so not to ignite an old controversy here,
Oh, no.
Jazz, but I think you are actually correct with the shade of red of the helmets and the hats.
I told you!
With the light the way it is now, I can see what you're
I
talking
can
about.
see that too. That one misses upstairs in the count now. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I will
I
admit
agree
when I'm
that
wrong.
like it
I
might
think
have
you're right.
faded,
No,
but
no,
But the mat is a little always.
it's not faded. I
No,
think you're right.
but I
It's
think
just-
you should predict that even.
That one misses downstairs in the count now. 3 balls, 1
The
strike.
hats match. It's just a little. The helmets are off.
the hats actually don't match either.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
I think they do.
that's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That
I
pitch
mean, who
just
cares,
misses,
really,
and Trevino aboard.
but I can see what you're talking about now, and I want to give you credit.
Tanner Long coming to bat. Long struck out.
See, uniforms are also a baseball thing, like how you wear your uniform, what it looks like, your hat. You know, do you wear your pants up? Do you wear them down? You know, it's all really important stuff.
That is.
You gotta look. When you look good, you play good, or something like that.
I agree. That one popped up and possibly out. No, it's going to stay on. Bob can't track it down. Bob with a long run. I thought that was going to get a play, but it stayed upstairs in the wind and blew back in.
Bob needs a tighter hat. keeps going off his head. He's running too fast.
And now the count 1 strike to Tanner Long. The 0-1 coming up. Long on the ground. Logan with a nice snag.
Nice job,
Logan
well done.
makes a play over there. Trevino advances a second, but
Yep. Well, Logan, it looked like he was going in to cover second.
he
and then
did, and he
realized,
made a
he
great
hit it. Yeah,
pivot.
he did.
Logan takes a beating. We're just going to put that out there. Logan takes a beating.
As far as
Everything he does, he wears it. He plays hard.
He plays hard. Yes, I will agree with that.
But he got hit a couple times in the series against Southwest.
While batting, or
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Drilled.
Yikes.
Once in the back, once in the leg. As that one misses downstairs.
If you're going to get drilled, those are the places to have it happen. Depends on where the leg, I guess.
Front of the leg, it was ugly. He had a nice little, he had an
front?
ugly welt. Yeah.
Oh, that can hurt.
The 1-0 coming up here to Rutledge. Rutledge doubled. He actually doubled in a pair.
If I was going to get hit, the back was the first place I'd rather get hit, and then.
And time call. Logan coming in to talk to Harry real quick with what they want to do.
I was always confused by the guys that actually, when the ball was coming in, they turned forward into it and opened up and exposed their front side to the ball. Those
Maybe
guys
they have really
confuse
hard
me.
pecs.
Nope.
The ball will just bounce
That's
right
not
off.
where it hit them.
They had abs and pecs.
Yeah.
No,
So they just
not the kid that I'm talking about.
That one too far inside, and the count 3 balls, no strikes.
He
just trying to make some
I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked
maybe
it.
he's got he's really strong. No.
No.
No. I mean, not that maybe he was. He just didn't look like it. Always, it was JV baseball. He turned into it, and then, well, he was done for the day.
I believe so. I would have been done too for the day.
Yep. And we just stood there going, did he just?
The count now 3 balls, 1 strike to Rutledge. That one misses down and away. And Rutledge aboard with the walk. Second walk of the inning.
Alrighty.
Charge to Harry.
Yeah.
Do I play music for these, or just kind of?
You can, but it's going to be a short visit. I wouldn't necessarily.
I wouldn't do anything yet.
I'm going to.
Okay,
No.
Zord, she is.
Okay. Keep it quiet.
I can't do anything about that. Well, I
Yeah,
guess
you
I
can.
could.
Yeah, you've got the
You
volume
have the
control.
volume control.
When they walk off, I'll turn it off.
Because if it's too loud, then it's hard for them to talk to each other.
Oh, they're fine.
All right.
There's no commercial, by the way.
I know. You've got the
Yeah,
music on.
we're live right now.
I know.
Yes, I know.
Look at that. That was perfect. Beautiful.
Very good. Very good job.
Thank you.
Well done, Jasmine.
Thank you. I don't know if you've noticed this about me, but I need constant, like...
You need constant affirmation?
Reaffirmation?
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, we knew.
Reaffirmation.
Reaffirmation or just affirmation?
Both. She needs reaffirmation and affirmation. Trust me.
Affirmation.
I've seen it.
Constant, just positive, flowing vibe, just
Yeah.
constantly washing over her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't
Gabe
know why
Riffa?
that's so hard.
That pitch
Not too
misses
much
inside.
to ask.
I'm going to count 1 ball, no strikes.
For
So I'm
us-
trying to creep through the clouds just a little bit.
No,
is. Well,
Rusty,
there's a
you
little bit of-
keep asking what you're going to do without me next year, but honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys. I'll probably
Aw.
just
You have to come visit.
not do anything.
Yeah.
I'll get a dog.
We've been replaced by 4 legs. Awesome. Awesome to see this happening.
Well, dog would frankly be nicer than us.
Probably.
Yeah.
Don't know if it'd be as loyal.
And more attentive.
Well, that could be true. Count 2 balls, no strikes.
Probably more loyal.
Yeah, could be true, too.
As long as Jazz treats it right.
She would. She's a dog person.
There you go.
I'm a dog person.
Harry misses downstairs and away, and they count 3 balls, no strikes.
Oh, my legs are almost getting too hot.
Can't
It's
really.
so warm in here. Are you cold?
No,
Oh.
just not hot.
I think it's comfortable.
Me too.
There's a strike at the knees to Griffith.
I've got the heater. Like,
Yeah, it's like
on
right
me.
next to you,
it's,
so
it's on him.
It's pretty awesome.
I do have there is you can
it's fine.
okay.
I think so.
Well, you could
You can turn that one or move it if you need to.
bring it, put it under the desk.
That one too far inside. Ball 4. Another walk issued by Harry, and the bases are loaded for
Yikes.
Marlatt. And some action in the bullpen. It looks like Mojo warming up.
Yeah, Harry's pitched 3 solid innings so far. Coming in the 4th.
Marlatt's 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts. Game 1 had a pair of singles, also struck a pair of strikeouts. He was 2 for 5. And that one misses high and away to Marlatt.
I wonder how many pitches Harry's actually had here. We're not keeping track of the pitch
No, we're
count,
not.
so-
The 1-0 coming up. Marlatt misses, pops it out of play.
I won't even get into my personal philosophy on pitch counts and all that jazz.
Good.
Well,
we don't have time for it.
Yeah. Do you even know what the
Wow, she shot.
controversy might be over there, Jeff?
No.
Okay. Well then,
The 1 ball, 1 strike. Big curve.
oh,
Just misses. Must have been broke late. And they count now 2 balls, 1 strike.
What is this?
is that
Chart bottom of one of the radar guns.
Oh.
it's like it looks electronic.
That one misses upstairs.
Did they call a balk?
What?
I believe they called a balk.
I think someone called a balk.
Yeah. What was the issue? Yeah, that was a balk.
Is it a dumb question to ask what a balk is?
It's
No, it's not.
by definition, it's an intent to deceive the base runners or the hitter. And I'm not sure what the call was or what the
I'm not
balk
sure what
motion
he would have
was.
done there. Yeah.
What do you mean?
So there are certain motions a pitcher can make that will, and you have to come set and you have to stay set for so
Yeah.
long before you move
Okay.
towards the plate, things like that.
I'm with you.
Don't know what Harry just did though to violate those.
So, like,
things.
what would be an example of a balk?
A pitcher not coming set.
Yeah, you have to, when you're pitching from the stretch like this, Jasmine,
Uh-huh.
you have to, bring your hands together and come set for a discernible
And you gotta-
pause,
Uh-huh.
and then you can't just come and go. That's an intent to deceive the hitter. You can't make an intent to deceive the base runner. I'm not sure
Right.
what the deal is with this.
You can't make a move, like certain moves
Okay.
with your foot will also get
I'm
you a
with
balk.
you now.
Yeah.
Count 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's a fairly vague. I'd wager like a good quarter of baseball players don't even know what a balk is.
Sometimes I wonder if Major League umpires know what a balk is.
Sometimes they don't.
That one chopped foul.
At the very least, though, the umpire should explain to Harry what he did so that he doesn't repeat that.
Well, I don't know. I never saw it.
I don't either.
Maybe someone can text in.
But they, especially at this level, I would hope that they would explain to him what he did, what they saw.
Harry's motion comes set. There's a little double move, but he double moves with his leg and then comes set.
So he's
There
set.
it is.
Now he's set.
Now he's set. There he delivers. That one downstairs, blocked. And I count full 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Marlatt.
What you hope, though, is it doesn't disrupt his timing artificially, you know what I mean? Like, pitcher gets in his timing, gets in a groove, and if all of a sudden now he has to start thinking about, don't balk. Anyways.
So we're full 3 balls, 2 strikes. Marlatt taps one. Harry gloves it. Now they say foul ball.
Why is the base umpire doing it?
I think they both called foul.
He looked like he called it first before whatever.
And we count full 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Surprised Mrs. Park hasn't stood up and told him how it is yet.
Maybe she is.
She's about to.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Marlatt pops it back and out of play.
Where's she at?
Right down there.
Down in her sleeping bag in her cocoon.
She hasn't come out of the cocoon yet, so it's not that
It's a little-
bad yet.
it's a little cold.
If she comes out of the cocoon, we know something
She's
happened.
livid. About to unleash her wrath. I wonder if Harry's grandparents are watching.
Payoff pitch coming up. That's fouled back to the fence.
As good an explanation as any.
Well said, anonymous texter person.
We have an anonymous texter person?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
They're anonymous.
They're anonymous. Number came up as undefined. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big curve stay.
Oh. Are they going to let him do that? He didn't.
He did make a move, unfortunately. That's the new rule, that he made a move even though he moved into the
I was
curveball.
going to say, he dove into that thing. He might as well
And the bases are loaded for Chris Cloud.
Might as well have dove to first base on that. Goodness gracious. This is... Wow.
That's a line drive. That'll be in the... Oh, no, Cooper tracking
Coop's
it.
got that.
Makes a play.
Nice
I thought
job,
that was going to be in the
Coop.
gap. Coop
Nice job, Coop.
comes up. It'll be a sacrificed fly. I thought it was going to be in the gap, but Coop read it well.
Yep.
Made a play.
Well done.
It will be an RBI, but a good job there by Coop of tracking it.
So now
And the
we've
run does
got-
come home. It's 5-1.
We got first and third. With 2 outs. Yeah, Cooper made an excellent play on that. Got a good jump, and he's got some wheels out there.
And he's had a few of those this season.
Mhm.
Some clutch catches.
Sometimes it's those types of catches as an outfielder, anyways, that they look spectacular and hard, but they're actually the easier ones to make. It's weird.
The 0-2 coming up. Quick move back.
Didn't catch it.
Kalen catches that, and he's out.
I think so. Yep,
It was a good move by Harry.
it was. I think he might have knocked the ball out of his glove, maybe.
Pena 0 for 2. That's a towering fly ball.
Is an adventure. Gonna let
Logan
have
making
it.
the play,
There we go.
directing
Good job.
traffic, and makes a play.
Yep. Good talk out there.
Larks minimize the damage to come across. We've played 3.5. Larks trail 5-1 back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Now we're back. Oh, should we not be back? Okay, I'll keep.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places, and it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field. As that one misses down and away to Deck, bottom of the third.
Oh, man.
What? What are you worried about? Or we are?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just...
Deck pops one foul and out of play. And they count 1 ball, 1 strike.
What time is the first game tonight?
5.
5:09. 5:09. And
Oh
KU
my
plays-
gosh! That's coming up so fast.
Yep.
KU plays at 7:49. Big curve, misses inside.
Well, KU plays 30 minutes after the
Well, they said
game. It's set for 7:49.
that's what I said. 7:49.
Yeah.
That's 40 minutes after the game.
I bet it'll be more like
8 o'clock.
8:10, 8:15.
Well, if it's anything
Well-
like those 2 amazing women's games last night,
Right.
which
I was
were
gonna say,
awesome.
Depends on how Loyola Michigan goes. If it's a blowout, then yeah, it might be more like
Both
Phil, let me use your data.
Deck
I'm not the one kicking you off. I don't know what's happening.
takes a strike on a 3-1 count. On a pitch that was somewhat questionable. Hey, Jazz.
I'm just
That's me.
calling the game.
Hi, Jazz. Yes, Harry grandparents are watching. Get some
Hey,
runs,
all right.
Larks.
Yay!
Happy Easter to all Lark fans. So now Jeremy gets the walk, and John Law comes to bat.
I love Harry's grandparents. They're my favorite Lark fans.
They come up often?
Yeah, usually. They're usually here every time the parks are. But it's a long drive.
Yeah.
Hey, let me join your Wi-Fi so I can watch the game.
John Law takes a strike.
Please.
I'm not, I don't know how you're
Not
you're
connecting?
getting kicked. Yeah.
The 0-1 coming up. John pops one up there. It's going to get up It's a long run for the right fielder and a fair ball.
Yep.
As slipping in, secondly, John gets a little base hit.
All right.
So John bleeds one in there out there as a base hit. Deck takes second.
That is the right word for that. Bleeds it in. Barely. Sneaks it in. We'll take it, though. The Larks need runners.
So Coop comes up. And Edmondson. Coming up here. Stepped off the mound for just a second. Checking that curveball, and that's a chopper. Gutierrez has to play it off the run. Throw over. Not in time. Gets by, and that'll roll towards the Lark dugout. Hits the fence. And Coop moves up on the error. So Coop moves up. John goes to third. Deck scores.
Yeah, that'll work.
And the Larks have another run across.
We will certainly take that. So Coop, is that a single or fielder's choice that he reaches?
Error 5.
E5?
I'm gonna. Well, it'd be a field. I mean,
that's a fielder's choice that he reached on.
No, it's an error.
No, he could have thrown the first and got him.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a fielder's choice.
And then he got the second on the error. Yeah.
Yeah, took second on the error.
Yeah. Okay.
Either way, it's going to go down as an at-bat for Coop without a positive result, unfortunately.
Heston baseball, where you're going to learn how to keep score even if it
Joel steps in, takes a strike here. Curveball. Joel shoots one in the gap the other way. Base hit. 2 runs coming in.
Maybe.
No, they're going to hold.
They're
going to hold Coop at second. He had to wait. Joel with a single and a ribby.
You do not want to run yourself out of an inning like this. That's for sure.
And John scores easily, and the Larks now have a pair, and that's going to bring a visit to the mound.
And the reason Cooper didn't score is because he had to hold up for a second just to make sure that ball got through.
Quick little visit out there.
Yep. I don't know if it's quick. They're still talking. Okay, at some point, as an ump, don't you need to just walk out there and tell them to get moving?
A little bit. Now he's going to make his way out there.
What is the weather right now? I feel like there's been a change.
It's a little chillier.
45?
Bob steps in.
You know what the feels like is?
36.
Yep.
Was I right?
38.
I was close.
Yeah,
that was a
really
good
close.
guess.
Yeah. Not to us. We're nice and toasty in here. But
that one missing downstairs.
I'm quite comfortable.
And Bob takes a ball downstairs.
Yep.
Runners at the corners for the Larks with none away. Larks have pushed a couple across.
We're still getting gusts up to 30 miles an
hour.
hour.
Oh, yeah, it's going to blow all night.
Yeah.
That one skips right through the catcher. Yep. Cooper slipping in safely.
There we go. Now Cooper scores.
And the pass ball. Joel moves up 90 feet.
Yep.
And the Larks now in business here. They trail by a run.
Larks showing some fighting spirit. That
one popped straight up. Bob swinging. Tanner Long, a long run. And
nice
Long
catch.
makes a play for the first out of the inning. I'll bring up Nick Platt. Nick singled in the bottom of the third.
Did. Nice piece of hitting his last time up. He has a chance at an RBI here.
So 1 away. Bottom 4. Larks have pushed 3 across. They trail by a run. There's a strike at the knees to Nick. Nick, a fly ball, center field. Going back is Trevino. Trevino makes a play. Joel thought about tagging for a second.
Probably should have gone.
Tries to induce a throw.
He did, yes. No. No.
And Logan Dryden coming up. Logan doubled in the left field corner. His last at bat. Logan's had a double and a triple today.
Wonder if he could get the cycle for the whole day.
Logan, a fly ball center field. Trevino going back. This time he played it perfectly.
He did.
But the Larks do some damage of their own. They claw right back in this. They trail by 1. We've played 4. Larks trail 5-4 back after this.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the
Looks like we have a substitution in the lineup here for the...
What do we have here?
Dalton Lang in his first pitch swinging down the right field line, and Logan Dryden makes a play.
Job, Logan. Long run there for Logan, but he made a great play on it. And that was, who was that?
That was Dalton Lang coming in for Casey Harper.
Yeah. Dylan Lang.
Dylan Lang, excuse me, I don't know. I was looking at the wrong name. Dylan Lang. And Lang pops out. They'll bring up Gutierrez.
This is top of the 5th.
That one missing downstairs, and the count now 2 balls, no strikes to Gutierrez.
Ooh. Little chin music.
And that count now 3 balls, no strikes.
All right, Chris Platten says, Happy Easter to you as well. And great start to celebrating Easter, watching Nick and the boys. Great hits and RBI.
Yeah, sure.
Gutierrez draws the walk. Trevino now coming to bat.
It's hard to imagine a much better way to start a day than watching Lark baseball.
How about no wind during a Lark baseball game? I'm just putting that out there.
75 degrees.
Trevino singled and walked, and that pitch from Harry misses outside and low.
So what you're asking for is perfect, absolutely perfect conditions?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm tired of the wind.
Okay. Yeah, the wind can just...
The wind, we need no more wind.
It's been windy since, what, the beginning of
February?
March? February?
Since the baseball season?
Since the beginning of time.
Phil, I need your password now. The game started.
Oh, no.
Don't mock me.
I don't know how you keep getting kicked off.
It's because you don't have it on.
What?
What?
Children?
Like you don't have it shareable.
I do too.
Let me see.
They count 0-1 here to Trevino.
I don't believe you.
Quick move back as Gutierrez dances back to first base.
Speaking of the games.
It's not showing up.
Fly ball. That'll stay on the infield. Maybe, no, that'll get into the outfield.
That's going to
be trouble. Platts can't come up with it. Ball kicked around out there, but it'll be a little infield single there for Trevino, or single, as that ball was just in the middle of three players. Hard. It's hard because Platts is running backwards.
Yep.
Coop and John are coming in. The ball hangs and then dies, and the wind is just doing funky things to the baseball. Tanner Long's 0 for 2.
That wind is doing some really funky things with the baseball. That's for sure. It's making it hard to play defense effectively.
So 2 on, none out, 1 out, excuse me. In the top here, half of the 5th for the Mavericks. Long fly ball left side. That is back and at the wall making the play is Jonathan Law. Law read that in there and sends the ball in.
All right.
And Gutierrez moves up 90 feet. John was back on the warning track.
That was a good catch by the Marshal.
Rhett Rutledge coming to bat. Rutledge doubled in 2 in the second and drew a walk and scored a run.
Oh, wow.
Phil!
Children?
This is not a drill. I don't know why you're acting like this isn't important, because it is.
Well, I have it on.
He's got her back.
It's not in front of me.
Oh no.
My gosh. It's Jasmine's world. We're just lucky to be in it.
Yeah, apparently. I thought it was my wife's world and I was lucky to be in it. But
Jasmine and Jayla's world, we're just lucky to be in it. Count 1 ball, no strikes here to Rutledge. Dak knocks it down, and
they just
Trevino
let
takes
Trevino go. Yep.
Second base. The 2-0 stays upstairs. Now they count 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike from Harry. Five to 4 the score. 2 outs and 2 on for NOC Tonkawa.
Oof.
Harry misses upstairs. Free pass issued. And now the bases are juiced. A herd of Mavericks on the base paths. I've been waiting for that.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting to bust that out?
As soon as we found out they were unbranded calves or yearlings.
And you're like, a herd.
A herd.
It is a herd.
That's going to do it for...
I think that'll do it for Harry.
Harry looks like Mojo coming in. We're going to take a break and be back right after this.
All right, Jazz, try to...
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently at Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Another great song is coming up here.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places, and it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
And welcome back here. Mojo coming in to pitch for the Larks. Joseph Perez on the hill with the bases loaded and 2 away. And the first pitch from Mojo downstairs. And Michigan leading 3-2. Fly ball, right field.
Yeah.
And Stivers camps
There we
underneath and
go.
makes the play. Mojo
Wonderful.
comes in, does his job.
Yes, he does.
Strands 3.
Good job.
As we've played 4.5, we're back with the bottom of the 5th after this.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
Sister Jean's got this Loyola team playing pretty deep.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field.
Wait, no, I'm running another one.
Oh, okay.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Sister Jean's got this Loyola team playing.
Wait, I don't think you heard. I don't think
got it. She
Sister Jean's got this Loyola team playing pretty deep.
She cut it off like right there. Yes.
And welcome back to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College. Fantastic editing by Jasmine.
Yes. Wow.
As this is...
I do like that Sister Jean, though, for
Yeah, she's
Loyola.
got this team playing
Me too.
pretty dang
she's
hard.
got Loyola playing well.
Keegan Collett coming in. And Josh Stivers. Jazz music,
What,
please.
huh? Oh,
Music,
right.
Thanks. Josh Stivers coming to bat. Josh 0 for 2. Larks trail by a run. but have out-hit right now the Mavericks 6-3. And Josh lays off a fastball upstairs.
Yep. And they checked with the first base umpire. He said he did not swing.
The 1-0. That stays upstairs too high. And the count now 2 balls, no strikes. This is, we said, Keegan Collette, a sophomore from Cedar Hill, Texas. That one outside and quickly behind, 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike in there.
Looks like Collette has a decent velocity on his fastball.
And he misses downstairs, and Josh Stivers aboard.
Working pretty fast,
And
too.
that'll bring up Kalen Haynes. Kalen 0 for 2.
This could be an interesting at-bat right here.
I'm still disappointed no one's
With
hit the
Kalen.
bus.
Well,
I should have told one of the guys during the break.
That one
yeah.
outside of the
Off the
knees for
corner.
a strike.
Again, let us know who you're watching and where you're watching from. Please, if you would.
As a requirement
Anything.
of you watching is
Yeah.
what she's trying to say.
Just be appreciated.
Yeah. If you're going to watch,
Might as well let us know where you're watching from.
Jasmine says, please let us know.
Well, it's
Can't
a lot
roll
more
one
fun.
strike.
A lot more fun to commentate when you feel like people are listening.
They are listening.
They are. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The 1-1 coming up.
Besides you guys.
Ooh. Swing and a miss as Collette's starting to bring the heat.
He didn't get cheated on that swing, though.
So Collette, drafted by the Orioles in the 35th round last year, can get up to 96 with his fastball.
I thought he had a good velocity on that ball.
That's moving. The 1-2
Yeah.
coming up.
And he's just a sophomore, and he's throwing that hard.
That one downstairs, and we're even 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That also just shows you the caliber of player that Tonkawa can bring.
And he'll be playing next year with Florida Gulf Coast.
Okay. I've
been there.
I reckon.
When I was in Florida,
The 2-2
broke
coming
into
up.
their gym.
So he's going D1.
Swing and a miss. Kalen chases outside, and he's retired. And that'll bring up Jeremy Deckinger.
Deckinger walked and scored his last time up. Flew out to left first time.
Mm-hmm. That one missing downstairs. They called no pitch as Deck called time.
Deck felt like he was taking too long.
That one downstairs, and the first pitch of the at-bat is a ball. And the 1-0 coming up. Big
That's
curve
curveball.
drops in
Yep.
for a strike, and the count now 1 ball, 1 strike.
Deckinger was already kind of getting out of the way before the pitch was there.
That one trying to skip away. They said Deck offered at it as Josh swipes second base.
So 1-2 is the count now.
That wind is cold.
Yes, it is.
Good thing we've got heat.
I still can't feel it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll fix that between innings.
I actually have another heater too if you want to set that one up.
Wow.
The 1-2 coming up. Deck a chopper on the ground. They're going to go third base.
Got him.
Stivers out at third.
Ouch.
Josh takes the
That looked like that hurt.
A little bit.
Yeah.
as Deck is aboard at second, and Josh down.
Yeah. That did not look like a good slide.
and in some pain.
Yes.
And Josh still in pain.
Should I play some music?
We'll take a break and be back after this.
Okay, let me play some music first.
What do you think?
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
Scones, cinnamon rolls, beer rocks, monster cookies, and
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College.
So now the Marshall.
And welcome back. John Locke coming in the bat as Josh Stivers heads to the dugout under his own power. He'll be tending to him real quickly.
I think he'll be okay.
I think so too.
And John takes a strike on the outside half. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He went to the dugout on his own power. Looks like a cut in the eyebrow.
Eyebrow?
Okay, bye.
Eyebrow? How did you know that? You don't know that.
As that ball getting past Deck, Deck takes second on the pass ball.
There? I thought it was. Oh, okay.
Looked like he was holding the
I
whatever
thought he
it was
holding
too.
his nose.
Me too.
No, I thought it was above. It was definitely above. I think.
I think he'll be all right.
I think. Yeah, I think. Josh won't come out of a game unless it's.
Rub some dirt in it.
Does he break something? That's what
He might not even come out of the game if that's the case. John Law
Okay.
takes a swing and a miss on a 2-0.
Michigan's up 10-4 already.
13:01 to go.
Yeah.
The 2-1 coming up here from Collette. And that one skips away, and Deck trots down to third on the pass ball. John with a chance to tie the game with find some green if he can find a single here.
Single is what the doctor orders here.
I get it because you're a doctor.
Actually, that's not. That was
3-1
just a happy.
That was funny.
Happy accident. John draws a walk.
Well, that'll work too.
And John at board. Runners at the corners. 2 outs for Coop. Joel on deck. As Collette deals. That's a fly ball, but that's going to hang up there, and that is a routine play for Marlott out there. Larkstrand a pair. We've played 5. Larks trail 5-4 back after this.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Heston College's 1,600.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field, top of the 6th. Caden Marlatt coming to bat. 5-4 the score. Marlatt takes a curveball from Mojo for a strike. Marlatt taps one foul.
Ooh, oh, nope.
No, it's a fair.
That's fair.
Fair into the right field, the left field corner. I thought that was over the bag, but it stays. It rolls underneath the fence again.
It came down in fair territory behind the bag. Yeah. That looked like, from our perspective, it was going foul, but it did not.
And Marlatt has a double. And that'll bring up Chris Cloud. Cloud 0 for 2. It does have a sacrifice fly and a ribby today. And time called.
So did you see that Sister Jean was asked what she gave up for Lent?
No, I did not.
You know what she said?
What?
Losing.
Love it. Well played, Sister Jean.
Yes.
She's funny.
I love it.
She doesn't even sound old. Like
that
her
one
voice.
misses outside.
Right. I'd give up losing for Lent too, actually. That sounds like a good thing.
I agree.
There you go.
Pitch on the outside corner for a strike to Chris Cloud. On the count 1-1. Curve dances outside, stays outside, and they count 2 balls, 1 strike.
Look at this. That had to be high.
It's not my phone.
Nope, not me.
It was me, sorry.
The 2-1. Outside corner from Mojo, and the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Cloud fooled.
Yes, he was. Cloud couldn't help himself on that pitch.
Joey Pena coming down. He's 0 for 3. With a strikeout looking and a ground out and a pop out.
Yeah. Pena DHing too after the fabulous game he had at third the first game.
Larks trail by a run. 1 out and the runner over at second base for the Mavericks.
Nope.
That ball squirts away from deck, but Marlatt stays at home. Or stays at second, rather.
Home, second.
Stays home at second. How about that?
There you go.
Did not advance.
It's cold.
It's getting that way.
It's still pretty nice over here.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Runner goes fly ball. That is going back. And John Law makes a running catch against the fence.
Good catch. Wow. Pena put a
He tattooed
drilled
that
that.
ball
Yes, he
deep,
did.
almost part of the deepest part of the ballpark. It's 275 down the line, straight shot out to 350.
A wonderful job by John Law.
John made a jumping catch out there against the fence.
Brought the law. on
Takes
that one.
away.
With the force of the law.
Takes away extra bases.
Yes.
Thou shalt not steal.
That's right. He said, thou shalt not get a hit.
Dylan Lang coming up. He popped out to second base, his first at bat. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 coming up. Runner goes. Deck's throw.
Nope.
Not in time. Bob with a nice hang over there. A lot stealing third.
I'll give him the stolen base on that.
2 away, but the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tonkawa thinking they'll take any runs they can get at this point.
Larks have been battling.
Yes, they have.
Mojo working. Curveball, that's a fly ball right side. Coop going back on the track, tracking it, and makes it, can't come up with it against the wall. Runner going to third. And Dylan Lang has himself a triple. Could be an error. I'm not sure how they'll score that out there. It's tough. Coop was up there, not sure where the fence was.
I feel like that should have been a routine.
Ball hanging up there in the wind.
Yeah. He had time to... I don't know.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'm impressed anytime someone catches a ball out there. So
He really shouldn't
They're going to charge an error to Coop.
Yeah. I think
And this is Gutierrez. Gutierrez takes a strike.
Especially, I used to play right field. That shouldn't have been that.
That'll be another unearned run.
Yeah.
Charge to the Larks. That one fly ball. Logan tracking it. Calling for it. And makes a play.
But not before some damage is done.
1 run across. Larks trail 6-4. We're back after this.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
yeah, chill out, Bill. Oh, whoops! I said that on air.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College. As Joel Ogletree coming to bat. Bottom of the 6th, Larks trail by 2. As that one skips away. Collette coming. It's kind of nice getting a little cross heat going on here. Yeah, that's nice. Figure this out.
Chris Platten wants to know how my Aussie accent lessons are going.
I'd like to know.
Well, I haven't had a lot of time to practice him lately, and I feel like I can't learn from an app as well as I could, like, in person.
Do they have an app
So
for that?
I'll practice in between. Yeah, I have it. I'll practice in between.
There's an app for that? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
The 3-0 coming up to Joel. There's a strike on the outer half.
I want to know what some of the Aussie colloquialisms could be other than Barbie.
Joel, fly ball up in the wind. That'll be heading back to the power alley. Going back, a jumping catch by Trevino. But he makes a play out there.
It's an interesting adventure out there.
And that'll bring up Bob.
Oh, hey, Michigan's now it's 12-10. Loyola's come back.
As Bob now batting, he's over 2. That one missing too far outside. Nick on deck. Yeah, I'd like to know how the Aussie lessons are coming too.
Well, it only gives me like a certain number of things.
It
the
does?
2-0 coming up.
Yeah, like a certain it'll have like food and drink, people, and places, and so it'll give me like a list. So I can't just like ask how to say something.
Okay.
But it'll give me like the accent.
Well, okay. They don't speak a different language.
Yeah, I know.
It's a dialect. It's a dialect.
Yeah, it's a
Accent.
dialect, but like
An
how to
accent.
say things is, well.
The 3-1 coming up. Bob swings through the 3-1, and the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes.
How do you ask for where the bathroom is in Aussie?
We're going to rein this right in here as that one misses downstairs. Bob draws the walk.
Oh, there we go. Good job.
And the Larks
Bob.
with a runner on board for Nick Platten. So Platt's coming in to hit. Platt's 1 for 2. We're in the 6th. And Platts takes a strike from Collette. The 0-1 coming up. It calls time, steps out.
Yeah, I'll practice between innings.
Between innings, I can't wait for this.
This
Okay,
is going to be good.
This is going to be awesome.
All right.
Guys, stick around for Jasmine and her Australian accent coming up.
It's really rough.
Oh, we count on that.
Oh, definitely.
We're counting on that.
My Hispanic accent, I could do that better.
The 0-1 coming up.
That's an actual accent. Where
Australian is an accent.
it is not.
That one misses downstairs and count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Didn't we fight about
Technically,
this last
it's
time?
a different dialect.
It's a dialect.
Yep.
Whatever.
I can't take either one of you anywhere, can I? The 1 ball, 1 strike pitch coming
Have
up.
you ever listened to Nick talk?
I have.
It's an accent.
Nick and I kept Buck in the dugout for 4 games over the 4-game set for Southwestern. Nick and I realized that if he's to my right, the Larks hit well, so we weren't sure what was going to happen when I was back up here in the box.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Sounds like some baseball superstition type stuff.
that's how baseball
Absolutely,
works.
it is. Yeah. No kidding. You're right. The
This
1-2
is-
coming up.
Now you're getting it.
Collette stepping off.
I'd say, what about 65-70% of baseball players are superstitious? Maybe more.
I think more.
Yeah.
The 1-2 on the way.
They're not all superstitious, but there's a healthy number.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Nick
man.
is frozen. There's Nick caught looking. That brings up Logan with 2 outs.
Who's in the bullpen?
Some guy in a sweatshirt.
Yep.
Oh, so that narrows it down.
Yep.
Is that Brad?
One of the pitchers.
I think it's Huck.
No, it's not.
A pitch missing to Logan. I'm not sure. We should figure this out. Who's out there?
I don't know. I think it's Brad.
There's a strike to the knees to Logan. The 1-1 coming up. Tying call for Logan. He steps out. Little gamesmanship.
Little gamesmanship going on between the pitcher and the hitter here.
A little what?
Gamesmanship. Collett's changing up his timing and stuff, so Logan decides he's going to step out. It's a little game. Sometimes they'll play.
The 1-1 coming up. Swing and a miss as...
There we go. Should be safe.
Bob swiping at second base.
Bob gets that stolen base. Or sometimes if a pitcher's in a groove, a hitter might decide to try to disrupt his rhythm by stepping out, doing stuff like that too. Gamesmanship. Yep. Right now, Collett's going through the signs. He's not liking what he's getting. I need to get on the same page.
Count 1-2 to Logan.
Well, doesn't like that one either. There you go.
Logan fouls it off, stays alive. Little batter's box disco dancing. Staying alive. I haven't used that yet this year. Just want you to know that.
I used it in softball.
What's different? Different game.
You just used that.
I know. I'm proud of myself. I waited this long.
I was hoping to go longer.
Nope. Big curve comes in, hits Logan.
Yes, it did.
And Logan will take first base.
Are they going to give him third?
Nope, they're going to send Bob back to second.
Oh, my goodness.
Why?
Well, because he was hit and the ball becomes dead.
Yeah.
Bob heads back to second base. That'll bring up Kyler Reinhardt.
I think the rule should be that if he's taken off for the base before the pitch comes, he should be able to get that base.
I think Kyler actually knows a few people on this team. I saw him talking to some between games.
Yeah, sometimes they just talk to.
Well, he's from Oklahoma.
Oh, he probably knows him.
As that fillet of soul brought to you by Phil Miller. The 0-2 coming up, or the 0-0, excuse me, there's 2 outs.
Fillet of soul?
Yeah, you put your foot in your mouth there with that. As that's nearly scoots away. Bob will go to third.
Yes, he will.
And Bob gets to third on the pass ball.
We get Bob to third.
So eventually Bob made it to third. Logan stays over at first base.
Well, Logan, since Bob hesitated, he couldn't really...
But I kind of like that. Logan can maybe force a throw. You never know.
Make something happen.
Yeah, delayed steal right here. See if you can't force a throw.
You also don't want to be the third out doing something like that, though. So, you don't want to run yourself out of this inning.
Larks trail by 2. Runner goes. That ball thrown into left field. Logan's going to head home, and we could have a tie game. Logan is as the left fielder slipped out there. Marlette slipping. Logan comes all the way around. And the Larks have tied the game on the crucial error by NOCT Tonkawa. So Kyler now batting with the bases empty. We're tied up at 6 runs apiece.
E2? Yep.
And Kyler takes a strike on the outside. And the count evens up at a ball and a strike. Logan was off to the races wheeling.
Yes, he was.
That one gets by.
How do you spell Bob's name? Can I say
B-O-B?
Yeah.
Noriki, N-A-R-I-K-I.
What's his last name?
Fujimura.
Can I say Bob Fujimura?
Yeah, I would say that. As Kyler swings through, but the Larks do some damage. We've tied it up. And we'll be back after this. Oh, wait a second. No,
that's only a 2-2 count.
What?
The scoreboard only has 2 strikes, too.
Yeah. Here.
I
was handing you that for a reason.
Do you know what the count is, Russ?
No, no. Now they say it's 3. Now they say it's 2-2.
No, he's insisting on 2.
The home plate umpire saying it's 2-2. We're not.
I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire has control of this.
That was 3, 2.
We don't have a count up here. We don't have a book up here.
They've got the book. Well, we don't have a book. It's not us.
Commercial. What do I do?
So
Do I
we're
play some music?
we're gonna figure what this is. They're saying it's 2-2. So Kyler, come back to bat.
We're purely television. I'm not keeping track of balls and strikes.
I wasn't
are
keeping
you?
track. No, I wasn't keeping track of balls and strikes either.
If I do that, then I stop talking. So.
So we're still in the bottom of the 6th. Count was 2-2, or count now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep. I mean, if nobody's got a book, then you go with what the umpire says. Yep. He's got the count.
That one downstairs. Now we're full 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This could be interesting
Very
opportunity
much so.
for the Larks right here.
We're full 3-2.
Mm-hmm. You love it.
We're full 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big curve stays upstairs. Kyler
here we
draws
go.
the walk. So
We'll
Kyler
take that
aboard
for
on
Kyler.
the walk. And that'll bring up Kalen Haynes in the 6th.
Haynes has a chance to do some damage here.
And I honestly have no idea what the count was, to be quite honest.
No, I have no.
I wasn't keeping track of it.
I was not keeping track at all.
I was
You were?
on here.
What would you have it as?
I think I had 2.
You had 2 strikes? Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
I
That
could
one
be
misses
wrong.
outside, and the count.
The scoreboard had 2 strikes too.
Well, that's why I got all confused.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. So if you had 2 strikes, the scoreboard had 2 strikes.
And the count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Then I guess that's what we'll go with.
Or 1 ball, no strikes here to Kalen. That one misses outside, and Kyler stays at home.
I wonder
at
if
first.
what happened is folks might have thought that he called a ball or he called a strike when it was actually he called a ball. Maybe they got confused. I didn't see
I don't know.
anything.
I didn't either.
I'm just guessing maybe that's what happened. Is
I don't know anything.
signals got crossed to somewhere. And
I can't see.
Loyola
the
has taken the
score.
lead.
they have. Loyola's up 21-17. Oh my goodness.
Go Ramblers.
Yeah.
Well,
Go
I
fight
want
the Custers.
Loyola to win, but I have Michigan going.
Oh,
so
you do?
I'm pretty sure.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Nice call. Good job.
That one thrown over.
In one of mine, at least.
That's impressive.
I made like 6.
Yeah. Michigan's one of those that if you picked them, that's.
I have them
good.
winning.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I had them playing.
You have KU winning?
Yeah, I have KU winning almost all of them.
Of course you
That
do.
misses away, and they count 3 balls, no strikes here to Kalen.
Well, why wouldn't I?
Because they're not going to?
Because they're not going to.
That's bitter Iowa State tears right there.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
I honestly don't
Ball
think they're
4,
gonna win.
and Kalen, they've got a tall order in
Yes,
Virginia,
they do.
in Villanova tonight.
They
but
do.
it's going to be, I think it'll be a
I
great
will-
ball game.
I'll
Me
give
too.
I'll give KU credit. They have been playing a very high level of basketball
Yeah,
lately.
you know why
They
it is?
figured
I have
out their
a theory.
Let's hear
Let's
your
hear
I have
your
a
theory.
theory. So every year that the Jayhawks play well in
Okay.
season and consistently, everyone's like, "Oh, this is KU's year. They're going to win the national championship." Then they choke, right? Predictable.
As usual.
As usual, they choke.
Uh-huh.
So this year, everyone was
they've-
like, "Oh, they might not even win the Big 12. All this stuff, blah blah blah. They're inconsistent. This isn't our typical Jayhawks team." Started doubting them. So this team's like, "All right, we actually have something to prove this year," and then they proved all the doubters wrong. Me, I didn't doubt them for a second, but a few of the fans started being fake fans and turning on them, and
Oh,
now they're
wow.
back and saying,
You're
they're gonna
questioning
be
people's
cut.
fandom now?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
always
gosh.
question people's fandom.
That's overrated.
Am I right? Is my theory right, Rusty?
I like your theory.
Thank you. Excuse me?
Oh, in your pool.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I believe it.
I
Deck
better.
coming in with 2 on and 2 outs here.
I mean, if
And that fastball high from Collette.
You're legit if you're picking Michigan this far. Like that's.
I don't remember which one I did, but because I made one on like the March Madness and then went through ESPN, through CBS.
I want to meet the person that picked Virginia to lose to
UMBC.
Yeah.
That one missing downstairs. Snap throw back, diving in safely was Kyler, nearly caught leaning out there.
Actually, Kendall Pelton.
Yeah.
He predicted that.
Did he really?
His was perfect until Missouri lost that night.
Oh my gosh.
It was perfect.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Virginia?
like 1 of 54 in the country.
Oh my.
It was crazy.
That's
I have a
impressive.
screenshot of it somewhere because I was like, no way. He made 30 brackets.
Wow.
So
there's a strike to
But still,
deck and the count 2 balls, 1 strike.
Even if you fill out 30 brackets, you never
Still
pick a
got to,
16
we
seed
still
to
got to see
This
a
was
16 seed to see beat
It
a
was
1.
perfect.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
That was pretty crazy.
You're not looking.
The 2 balls, 1 strike here.
It was perfect after that.
Deck fly ball, right side. That could hang up there, but tracking it was
Nice play.
the right
Wow.
fielder, Cloud.
Nice play.
So we'll go to the top of the 7th, all tied up at 6. We're back after this.
So that third strike.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Sanga.
Wait, hang on.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Powerbow.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Vegemite Sanga.
That was really good.
From my first contact with Heston College, From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Vegemite.
It's
From my first contact with Heston
Playing the
College,
same commercial over and
I
over.
don't,
they
'cause
eat this.
from my first
From my understanding, Vegemite's like.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy.
Thanks. Welcome back to our cross-cultural Australian accent. Let's see how bad we can butcher the
This is going to
Australian
be pretty bad,
dialect.
I think.
As this is going to be Dominic Trevino coming to bat. He's a pair of singles and a walk, 2 runs scored. Tries to lay the bunt down and misses and takes a strike. So Jasmine's been working furiously hard
Oh my gosh.
for her Australian accent.
She
This is
has.
for
I think Phil perfected it better than I did in a
Oh, I
matter
didn't
of
actually.
5 seconds.
I didn't have an accent. I just said words.
as Mojo working here. That one missing downstairs and the count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Something like a digga.
A
Went
digga.
to
Go ahead,
Bobby,
Jeff. Lay it
to
on.
a Bobby.
And for some reason ordered a
Vegemite
Sanga.
Sanga. I think I got it. I got one
Curveball
sentence.
from Mojo just misses. Mighty close in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike.
We'll see. We'll see how Chris says I did.
That's pretty bad.
A Sanga.
Did we even make sense? That's what I want
The
to know.
2-1. There's
it
a
made
curve that
sense to
drops
me.
in from Mojo on the count. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a goaltend, man.
They called it. I didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Count 2-2 now to Trevino. Mojo. Curveball on the ground. Platt sits back on it. Bad hop for Platts. Nothing he could do about that. Hit the lip. And Trevino aboard. He was waiting on that one. It took a hop off the lip.
It was a
And give
nasty
Trevino
hop.
a
Yep,
single
give him a
on
single
that.
on
No,
that.
they're going to charge an error to Platt.
What? That's being pretty harsh.
That one to Platts was back there waiting on it, and it took the
yes.
hop and went up and over him. I don't know.
No
if
way. I
can-
disagree.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with
disagree.
that.
Yep.
Call it a hit there for
That is a hit.
Trevino. That was a tough play for. I mean,
Yeah.
Nick was back, and it took the back hop of the lip and went up and over.
Yeah. He didn't really have a play on that ball at that point.
Tanner Long coming to bat. Long 0 for 3. Long fouls it off. And they count 0-1.
I can feel some cold air coming in now, too. Whew. I don't like it.
I don't either.
It's not cool, man.
Mojo tosses over. My jacket's in your car.
Yep.
That's a mistake on my part.
I don't know why you left it there.
Yeah, well.
Don't think it'd be this
Sometimes
cold,
it's not
though.
the sharpest tool in the shed. There's a curveball in for a strike. In fact, I'm often as sharp as a bowling ball, so I'll roll with that.
Well, if a bowling ball is used correctly, it can be pretty effective.
Can I use your charger?
No.
No, it's
Why?
plugged into his,
my iPad.
his iPad.
Is that the only thing keeping it alive?
Yeah.
It'll
There's a
die
pro-
if you unplug it?
Yep.
Yep.
Those are liars.
It will die a death. Terrible, terrible death.
Phil and I have been friends for
You're
quite
the
a while.
worst.
We were right there in sync both ways.
Yes, we were.
Tanner Long coming to bat. Or Tanner Long now 0-2.
Still
excuse me.
batting.
Yeah, he's 0-2. I knew where I was wanted to go with that.
Don't worry. Well, between the two of us, we'll get it right.
Ball pop foul as a
That dog wants to go
dog
play.
wants to go play with the
Yeah,
dog.
he does.
Wants to go play dog.
I love that dog. Whose dog is it?
I don't know, but he's adorable.
I don't know whose dog that is.
It's not on a leash. That's not good.
Wants to definitely get on the field and play ball.
He does.
Kenny wanted to let it in the dugout.
That would not be a good idea.
Can I go get it?
No.
Why?
Somebody should.
Runner goes. Nick's throw in time. But Deck's throw in time.
Good job, Deck.
A little bit of a
Good.
Was that I think that was a pitch out almost.
Almost. You could say that. Effectively was, no matter what. Yeah.
I want this dog so bad.
I don't know whose dog it is.
They should probably actually get.
The Parks will get it.
Yeah.
That's no one's coming running for this dog, so this dog made a trip over here.
I will in about 2 seconds.
I see a tag on it.
Yeah, it's somebody's dog.
Can I go get it, please, and bring it up here?
It's
yes,
possible.
go get
Can
it.
I really?
Yeah, go get it.
Are you
bring
serious?
It. Yeah.
No, actually.
Why?
No, if it's going to bark,
No,
Nate's going
we've
to
got
take care of it.
stuff. We've got stuff in here that I don't.
Like
Nate's
what?
On it. Nate's on it.
I want that dog.
Swing and a miss, and Long goes down.
It doesn't like him. It wants me.
That could be like a town dog.
Everyone's so entertained.
He's dodgy.
Jazz, between innings, run down there and get the
Okay, I will.
Get the tag.
Get the tag.
Can I just get the dog?
No, you can't bring it up here. We don't
I'm
know.
going to
I
bring
don't know
it
whose
up
dog
here.
it is.
Well, it's better than just running around town.
Well, there's a tag on it. That's why I'm saying you can get the dog and.
We'll find out who's it.
Oh no, it's
they're
running
gone.
away.
Oh, it took off.
Yep.
I'm gonna go find it.
Well,
count 1 no strikes here to Rutledge. 2 away here,
nope,
and that
it's
one
back.
comes inside,
And it got him.
and Rutledge wears it.
Uh-oh. Come here, doggo.
It's not. I know it's not Ace. I don't know who that is.
He's loving the baseball flying all over the place.
Oh, he's coming up here. Let him in.
No.
Can I let him in, please?
No.
No.
Why?
No. They got it right there. As Rutledge aboard, and that'll bring up Gabe Griffith.
Can we please just let him in?
No.
Why?
No, we can't have him barking up here.
He's not gonna bark.
Yes,
Look
yes,
at how
he
calm
will.
she is right now. I bet it's a girl.
On the ground, Kalen with a backhand stab, but they say it's
It was a
foul.
Yeah, that was foul. Oh gosh.
See, if you keep her up here, she won't even be able to see the game. She'll be contained.
Take her into like the CAC.
No, I'm gonna take her up here.
That dog just wants to play ball.
Yeah.
Curveball on the ground, base hit for the Mavericks. Griffin loops one, laces through one, the hole.
Dog's got the moves.
This is the most odd thing to see at a baseball game.
I
It's a
want
dog
that
running
dog.
around
That dog just
barking.
wants to run on the field.
It does. It wants to go play.
Cade Marlatt.
It's like those kids look like they're having a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm bringing it in here.
No.
You can't stop
Why
me.
don't you want it in here?
Yeah, what is your problem,
I just
you
don't want
dog
it jumping
hater?
on and stuff.
It
Why
won't
don't
jump.
you calm down?
Because I have a propane heater.
Well then,
Ball into Marlatt.
put it on the table.
Now they count 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here.
And we have an electric heater.
Oh, well.
Put that on the table too. Dogs need warmth.
The 1-0. Misses upstairs and a count. Now moves to 2 balls, no strikes to Marlatt.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
It's over there watching the.
Oh, it's in the bullpen.
Well, it's not in it.
It's outside of the bullpen.
There we go. Good enough.
Poor baby.
All that dog, that poor dog just wants to play
Just
ball.
wants a ball.
Yeah.
Like,
Someone
you
just
guys
give her
have
a ball.
all my balls.
Just give her one.
You guys look like you're having fun.
The 2-0 on the way.
I want that dog.
Galen can't come up
can't
with
come
it
up with it.
on the pickoff move. I think they would have.
I'm gonna guess it's one of the Showalter.
No, they don't
No?
have. They're not
They
allowed
can't have
dogs.
dogs?
Nope.
Well, then that's not.
That came from
Not
the
wrong.
north.
How do you know?
Well, that'd be the only place it could come from. It came from the north. I never saw it anywhere else. So,
I didn't see it running around out there.
deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
There's a strike on the inner half from Mojo to Marlatt. Marlatt.
See? See? See?
That dog
They
is
gave her a
happy.
they gave her a ball.
That dog is happy now. It has a ball.
It's the craziest thing.
That one stays upstairs a little bit.
Meanwhile, there's a baseball game going
There
on.
is. They count 3 balls,
Oh,
1
is there?
strike.
I didn't notice. Is it halftime?
Yeah.
It is. 29-22. Loyola is up at half.
It's such a low scoring.
Pitch upstairs. Marlatt walks and the base is loaded. That'll bring up Chris Cloud. Cloud 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly and a ribby.
Like to see Perez pitch out of this jam.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Pitch missing downstairs. First pitch to Cloud. And they count 1 ball, no strikes.
Crowd not happy with that. Oh, that was high.
That stays high, and they count now 2 balls, no strikes. KT in the bullpen over there for the Larks.
He's too busy pitching to make some ribs. You got an advantage, Russ. Yeah.
Time called by Cloud.
Oh, that dog looks so happy. So cute.
There's a strike from Mojo.
Out the corner.
And they count 2-1. Mojo deals. On the ground, back up the middle.
Shoot.
Base hit. Run coming home. Second one on the heels. And Kyler can't come up with it. A third run coming in on the error.
Yep.
So base hit scored 2. A third run comes in on the error. And Cloud takes third, and the bases are cleared. And the Larks now trail 9-6.
So I'd call that a single and an E8. Eesh. So 1 earned run on that, I would say.
And Mojo misses inside to Joey Pena. You count 2-0.
Now the dog's out in the outfield. He's getting some exercise in.
Line drive, base hit, left field corner now. That ball scoot away from John Law, and the double scores the run as Pena drives in the run. And 4 runs across just like that in the top of the 7th, 10-6 the score.
Yeah, this is all with 2 outs.
And that'll probably close the book on
and then
Mojo. We'll take a break and be back.
Yep.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Heston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Heston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Heston College BSN student. Learn more about the Heston College nursing program today.
All right. Here was Chris Platten's reply to
well, this should be good. Welcome back.
He said, not quite. May need a bit. Actually, a lot of practice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I said, okay, next time you're in America.
Yep. You gotta let us
come on by.
Give Jazz some lessons. That's hilarious.
Brad McBride coming in the pitch here for the Larks. And Brad misses upstairs. And they count 1 ball.
Is she walking over there?
I haven't seen her.
Either.
The 1-0 on the way. That gets away from Deck, and Pena taking third.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it, Brad. You got it.
Count 2 balls, no strikes here to Lang. There's a strike on the outer half from Brad.
Is Rachel here still?
Yep.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, that's high.
That one misses downstairs.
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Second row, knit hat, glasses, triangle blanket.
Thanks.
That one tapped foul. The count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Four runs scoring on with 2 outs for the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
That one fouled back to the fence.
That would have come right in here.
I was on it. I was ready.
Oh, yeah.
Payoff pitch from Brad. On the ground at Bob. Bob
Nice
plays the
job,
hop,
Bob.
throws across. Kalen
No.
can't come up with another run home on the error. And that's 5 now.
It was a good play by Bob up until the end there. Like Bob's arm might not be very as warm as he'd like it to be.
No, temperature's still dropping off the table.
Well, he was over there swinging his arm around like
And
you
that one
do when
missing
your
away.
arm's not warm and you just threw the ball. That's 42 degrees. Feels like 32.
Yeah, the temperature dropping down here.
It is.
Larks have allowed 5 this inning. The 0-1 coming up. Little looper, that's going to drop in for a base hit in front of Kyler. As this disastrous inning continuing for the Larks, and that'll bring up Trevino, who started this inning. Five runs across. It was 6-6 hitting into the top of this inning.
And the Larks had 2 outs.
Swing and a miss.
That's baseball, though. Sometimes you struggle making your pitches, and a spark ignites the team.
Swing and a miss again, this time by Trevino. He's quickly down 0-2.
Oh, there's the owner. And right into the car the dog goes, and it's done.
The 0-2.
That dog got in there really easy.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be more of a fight than that.
Nope. She's just like, come on in. He's like, good, it's cold.
Then the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trevino.
So that ends the dog saga.
Little pop up. Going back. That could be trouble. That'll drop in for another base hit.
Wow.
As Trevino finds some green on the dying quail.
On a normal day, that probably is caught pretty easily. So
Another ribby.
Gutierrez goes to third.
As we're into the 7th, 6 runs now across. And Tanner Long, he struck out earlier in this inning.
Yeah, he was
Fly
the second
ball.
out.
Left side, that's towards the Lark bullpen. And that will hit the fence and miss everybody out there. That could have been disastrous.
That could have been interesting.
And Tanner Long gets another shot.
Here we go, Russ. Here's the tale of the inning. Tanner was the second out of this inning.
That's right.
And he's hitting again.
He's hitting again, second out of the inning with no runs scored.
Yep. He was the second batter as well.
And the 0-1 from Brad. Long on the ground, and Logan can't come up with it. Another run coming home. And Long finds some green with a laser beam past Logan.
And then Trevino heads over to third.
And Gutierrez scores. 13-6. Now,
that's 7 straight runs.
7 runs with 2 outs.
This would have to be one of the odder innings that I've seen.
That one inside, ball 1 to Rutledge. The 1-0 coming up. That one at the knees, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. One missing downstairs, and now the count 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a looper out there, and John Law makes a play, and the inning comes to an end mercifully as the disaster struck 7 runs, all with 2 outs. Larks have a lot of work to do heading to the bottom of the 7th.
Have a ton of work to do.
We're back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Oh, back, I think.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College, where the Larks have a lot of work to do. John Law coming to bat.
It's really cold out there. You can feel it kind of come into our warm booth.
Yeah, we're nice and comfortable up here.
Every so often the wind blows in and you're like, ooh, yee. Yeah. And then it goes away.
Regretting my decision to leave my coat in your car. It's okay. As John Law takes a ball. That one stays upstairs.
They have got their work cut out for them here.
And they count 2 balls, no strikes. That's hammer on the ground.
What? Don't.
And the count 3 balls, 1 strike. We can't choose that. That's built in.
Nope. It just plays what it is.
The 3-1. And there's a strike on the outside half. And the count now 3 balls, 2 strikes to John.
John working the count a little bit.
Count full now. And John fouls it back and out of play. As this pitching now for
number 16
is number 18? Alberto Baez.
Albert
Baez, excuse me. John swings and misses through the fastball.
Works down their last 2 outs.
That one missing, or excuse me, painting the corner for Coop. The 0-1 coming in. The count now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Baez trying to work quickly. And the swing and the miss, and Cooper now behind 1-2. Cooper goes down looking. Frozen at the dish for the second time today.
Joel quickly down 0-2.
That one gets behind.
Right through the wickets. 5-hole, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Joel behind.
Oh.
Joel fly ball if that stays fair, but it's going to tail up in the wind and foul.
I think that was fair myself, but whatever. I think it curled around the foul pole, personally. Baez thrown so hard that his hat falls off.
And they count 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Runs the count full.
That's on the ground at the shortstop.
Trouble.
Gutierrez throws over
No.
and can't come up with it, and Joel's aboard.
Maybe the Larks have their own 2-out magic.
Sure, with a little help they could.
Yeah.
Nariki takes a curveball strike.
Oh my. Loyola has stretched their lead to 10 with barely 30 seconds into the second half, up 32-22.
Swing and a miss for Bob, and the count
strike.
now 0-2.
So Baez quickly up ahead 0-2 again. Just like with Joel.
Tapped foul
Bob's staying alive.
And the count. Counts 0-2 here to Noriki. Popped up. Long goes back. And he'll make the play. So that'll do it for the end of the 7th. We'll head here. We'll take a break and come back with the top of the 8th.
Nope, that's the game.
We'll take a break and come back with the top of the 8th right here on the Lark Network.
What?
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying.
I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Heston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Heston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Heston College BSN student. Learn more about the Heston College Nursing Program today.
And welcome back to Oswald Field for the top of the 8th. As we're into the 8th, Larks trail by 7. Seven runs given up in the top of the 8th, and that one missing upstairs to Griffith.
Phil, I can't see the iPad. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That one popped straight back and out of play. That one missing downstairs, and the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. That one missing outside. And Griffith draws the walk, and he'll be aboard. Marlatt coming up to bat.
Oh, we're bad.
He's 1 for 3. What?
You're welcome.
Oh, he's 1 for 3 with a double and a pair of strikeouts. Was hit by a pitch, drew a walk. As Marlatt takes a strike, and the count now even. And a ball and a strike here to Marlatt.
I'm cold.
Well, yeah. Put your hands down below the desk. It's a little warm.
Can you
warmer
plug my
down there.
phone back in?
Well, you unplugged it.
Yeah, I know, because I had people, I can't reach it over there.
Well, then you should keep it over there.
You should not tell me what to do.
I'm sorry, it's just my charger.
This fight is glorious. I'm watching.
Well, they can hear it. So,
I know.
Yeah.
But I got a front row seat. The count 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Marlatt.
Oh, ho, ho. Clayton Custer with a huge 3.
Runner goes. Throw down, not in time. Marlatt swinging, striking out here in the 8th.
Right. Stolen base flow for Griffith, right?
Yeah. So Griffith swiping. I think that might have been a hit and run.
Possibly. That was a good attempt at a
KT has moved down to the mound for the Larks.
It's hard to make ribs when you're pitching.
That is. That one missing downstairs. And they count 1 ball.
Plus, Russ, I think you got a couple decades on him with a rib experience.
Thank you.
Decades, huh?
A couple decades.
Decades.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I mean, not wrong.
The 1-0 coming up. Oh, ribs, maybe a decade.
Okay, I don't know if he's a better rib griller than you, but he is a really good dancer. Fun fact about KT.
All right.
Now that's not a problem. I'll concede that. Yeah, you're
I'm sure he's better than me too.
No, I'm going to go ahead and concede that right to
Pretty good
KT.
dancer.
Count 2 balls, no strikes here to Cloud.
He can definitely be good at that. That's fine.
That's on the outside corner.
I should get paid for this.
You get a scholarship, right?
It's from the basketball team. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
basketball. I get credit for this.
Well, then there you go.
1 hour.
We get nothing.
Yeah.
I guess it's less miserable than my 1 hour golf credit. So
The
miserable.
2-0.
That's the coolest class in the...
Not when it's been
hold on.
freezing cold like it is.
Well,
and you have to go
good
outside
point.
and practice, and you already suck at it. It's hard
Salty
to enjoy
Jasmine
something.
now has made her way into
The
prep
coolest,
box.
the coolest class I took at Heston was the backpack camping class in
Yeah.
Colorado.
Count out 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Cloud.
Baseball was number 2, then golf was number 3.
Right.
There's a little looper base hit. And run coming home. John Law uncarts the throw, but it's up the line.
Good throw, might have had him.
Cloud singles, takes second on the throw, and Griffin comes in and scores.
Good throw, might have had him.
Joey Pena doubled his last at-bat in that long 7th inning.
Can you give me my phone, please? Thank you.
That didn't take very long.
Yeah, right? Now who's charging what?
No, you just wait.
That one. Strike to Pena. That one misses outside. Our count 1 ball and 1 strike. That's on the ground. Nick stays back. Throws across. Kalen scoops it up, and they have him.
Whew. Good play.
And that brings in Dylan Lang.
We're going one more, KT. One more.
Do you know what KT's real name is?
No, I don't.
It's Kevin.
Okay.
Okay.
Kevin the Grill Master. That's his Snapchat username.
It is so on like Donkey Kong. You guys have no idea.
Yeah. Russ is gonna bring it.
I won't sing it. I'll bring it.
Okay, but if I'm the judge, just a hint, I don't like the spicy as much.
Does KT have his smoker down here? Or up here?
I don't know how
you can use the schools.
The school has one?
Uh-huh. Or
really?
a smoker? I don't know. What's
I
the
don't think
difference
it's a
between
grill.
and a grill?
A smoker takes a lot more time.
Yeah, they have one.
Okay.
Because he started it at like 8 a.m. when he made ribs. We didn't eat them until like that evening.
I didn't know they had one. That's interesting.
Mine are done in 5.5 hours.
I think it's dogs, though.
Probably.
Or something like
I
that.
count 1 ball, 1 strike
okay.
here to Harper, to Lang. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's dogs? Okay.
I think so.
That makes more sense.
I think that's the move.
I was going to say, they never let us do stuff like that. They thought we'd burn it down.
That one down in front of Deck, and they count 2 balls, 1 strike.
All right, I'm going to the golf course.
Okay.
All right.
Not right now, but you
Well,
know
yeah.
For the
That's where
game.
you're going to watch
Yeah.
the game?
Who are you going with?
Well, Chandler put it on his story. He said people come out and his girlfriend will be there. She's pretty cool. So
Count 3 balls, 1 strike here to Lang.
I'll go hang out with her. She'd have dropped the class, though.
That's what you told me, yeah.
So upset. So now I'm the worst person in the class. At least we were in the struggle together. That's actually the real reason why I'm salty with golf right now.
Do you still get free golf out at the course?
Yeah. Have I used it, though? No, because it's not nice enough.
yeah.
And I don't have my own clubs.
We can get you clubs.
Okay, well then do it. I want them to be pink.
Okay, we can't. Now, wait a second. Wait a second. You're asking to be use clubs, and now you have a color requirement on there?
Yeah.
No.
Well, can they have pink accents?
No, we're not
I have
giving you
pink
clubs.
You can spray paint them pink.
Okay.
Oh, you.
Can I
I'm not.
see-
No, I'm not.
I can't see the iPad, please. Thank you.
That pitch on the inside, and Lang draws the walk.
I don't know about these calls. Okay. Gutierrez singled and scored his last time up.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 3, 2 walks. No, that's wrong. He's 2 for
Okay,
4
at
with
if
a
this
walk.
is still going at 7:30, guess where I am?
You're out.
I'm out.
You're dedicated,
across
and you'll stay
and-
here.
No, that's not. No, that's not. That's not it. It won't happen.
Not that dedicated.
Nope.
Goodyear is grounding out. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Lawrence Trail, 14-9.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
One.
Thank you.
We're back, by the way.
And welcome back.
Oh, man.
As we are heading to the bottom of the 8th, as this is David Berzins coming into that.
For Nick.
Berzins?
All right.
Yeah.
David Berzins. So I imagine, does he play short?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure does.
As Berzins coming into bat here in the bottom of the 8th.
I'd give numbers, but my iPad is occupied.
Moments.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Appreciate you.
And the count 1 and 2.
It's getting close.
Berzins striking out looking.
Oh, man.
And they'll bring up Logan Dryden.
Dryden got hit by a pitch and scored on an error.
Will this ruin your pen?
His last at bat.
Yes. Like,
Forgot to bring my utensils.
Oh, Logan loops one out there,
shot.
and a running diving catch out there by Cloud. That was a great catch by Cloud.
Amazing play by props.
Pretty
to
sure
Cloud
Logan
for that
just
one.
tipped his hat to him, too.
He should have, yeah. That was a great catch by Cloud.
Yes.
Cloud takes away extra bases for Logan.
Yeah, he was thinking triple, double, worst case scenario.
And I believe this is Omar coming to bat.
16?
Yep. Panama
Then
City,
Omar.
Panama. Omar Aguilar.
And Omar coming to bat for Kyler.
I didn't realize that was out loud.
And this will be Omar looks at ball 2 upstairs. Omar fights it off, fouls it
or else
all.
he was going to be hit.
Stays alive. Curveball, that's a looper, but played behind the bag by Gutierrez. Throw over in time.
Shoot.
Works so quickly and quietly. 1, 2, 3. We're back after this on the Lark
deceptive.
Network.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Heston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Heston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Heston College BSN student. Learn more about the Heston College nursing program today.
Okay, all right.
Oh, we're back, by the way.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College.
Generous, though. That's really
That is what Kyle and I have to have a sit down here in the near future.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
As a plan was just presented to me.
Yeah.
For a potential rib-off.
A really cool plan.
Yeah.
I'm in support
Before
of this
this
plan.
happens, Kyle still owes me a shirt. So I better get some baseball apparel. And for each day that it goes by, I want something else. I want a hat, I want a hoodie, I want some sweats maybe.
Oh
That's a base hit through the whole left side for Trevino.
Yep.
I like that idea.
Me too. Of getting free apparel.
Yeah.
Well, no, Jasmine gets really call it be trying out
I
some.
mean, I'm up here and I'm
sweatshirt.
freezing, and I didn't know there was 9 innings. Am I complaining? No, I'm not. Look
Yeah,
at
a
me,
little
my
bit.
good attitude.
Little bit.
Like
You're complaining more than me.
A little bit salty up here.
I haven't complained on the air at all.
I haven't complained on the air at all either. I'm professional.
As that is a swing through. Said it was fouled by Tanner Long. 14-6 here in the top of the 9th.
Oh man, my leg is really warm.
I'm still cold.
Just heard from Katie's stepmom, and she wants to contribute $150 to a rib-off.
Yeah.
And she's hoping that maybe team dinner rib-off, and she's hoping that some of the other baseball parents would also like to chip in, and we can do something real fun.
I guarantee they would.
The sides.
The baseball parents are the nicest, most loyal parents.
Oh,
they're amazing.
Love the baseball parents.
I'm all about this.
What kind of sides are we thinking here?
Well, you know what? I mean,
it's all about the sides.
Yeah, it really is.
Are we gonna also introduce some other meats, like some pulled pork? Or
well, I'm thinking that might be the
yeah.
that might
I'm a pulled pork fan. I'm not necessarily a ribs fan.
Well,
as much. They're a lot of work.
Oh, I love ribs.
It depends on how committed I feel like being.
And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. We can figure something out.
But we gotta have like the ribs. We're gonna be judging the ribs.
Judging the ribs.
There will
we
be
could
a panel.
We could do like a pulled pork, pasta salad, cukes and onions, those pinto beans I made for my birthday.
Hungry.
Oh yeah, the pinto beans.
Can we have some sort of chip dip?
No.
Why?
Here I'm talking about a
That's too far.
meat and a chip dip.
That's too far.
I don't know why you put that down. That's a
Chip
key
dip.
ingredient.
Gotta have something to dip the chips in.
Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here 2, Tanner Long.
I'm sitting here thinking like cheesy corn, stuff like that.
Sweet
No,
corn?
I'm thinking the pulled
Creamy
but
corn?
the cukes and onion slaw.
I don't know what that is.
It's delicious.
Is it like coleslaw?
Kind of, but not quite.
I hate coleslaw.
Cucumbers.
It's
and
cucumbers, onions, though, but it's
Which
in
is
a
gross.
vinegar and dill and sour
Oh,
cream.
okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Gross.
it's delicious.
I like that stuff.
Pinto beans and a pasta salad, and pulled pork sandwiches and a rib off.
Cheesy corn,
Yeah, cheesy corn.
like from Jack Stack, cheesy corn.
Or cheesy potatoes.
Stop!
Cheesy potatoes.
And cheesy potatoes.
Oh my goodness! Do you guys know how many ovens we don't have to do this?
I can
And
contribute one.
If you can't guess, we're starving.
Yeah, we are hungry up here in this press box because
really hungry.
I'm about to gnaw off.
Can we have some bread?
No.
Some good.
Yeah.
If we're having pulled pork sandwiches, we're already
Probably
having
have
bread.
Yeah, but
buns.
like good bread. I don't want just like the cheap, nasty bread.
Then what? How's it?
I'll bring my own bread. Don't worry about that.
Strike.
I don't even know where we are in the game right now.
Well, there's
Tanner Long's on first
I
base.
feel like
We
after
got
the
first
seventh
and third.
inning, I didn't know where we were either.
And
This is Rutledge.
it's 0-1.
Thank you. We're good here.
Yeah. I've been paying attention.
Me too.
That one misses outside.
Oh
to
wait,
Rutledge.
they changed the pitcher. I haven't been paying attention.
Andrew Huckabee's.
Yeah, Huck's
Yeah,
in pitching.
I
yeah.
I know that now.
The 2-1 now coming up here to Rutledge from Huck. Runners at the corners, none out in the ninth. That one missing upstairs.
I think somebody's getting antsy for the Final Four game coming up.
Or the rib off, one of the two.
Well, that's
great. And I
right.
looked at right at the iPad, and there's food on the iPad. That's not good. That one fouled off.
It was just Subway, though.
It's still food.
What do you mean just Subway?
Just
I love Subway.
Subway's nice, but it's not the best.
Subway's
Right?
No.
nice. What do you mean it's not the best?
It's nothing special.
I love it.
Well, yeah, it's not bad, but Jimmy John's is better.
I've never had Jimmy
Firehouse
John's.
Subs is
Firehouse
better.
Subs is pretty good.
I
Melio's?
don't know what.
I
What's
don't know.
Emilio's?
Oh, he said oh.
As
Oh, it's in Iowa and you've never heard of it? Are you really from Iowa? Have you been
Wow,
lying to us
shots
about your
fired.
identity the
No,
whole time?
No, because he still believes
Are
Field
you
of
a
Dreams.
fake fan?
No, he still believes that Field of Dreams is a documentary, not an actual movie.
It is a documentary.
I
What are you
don't get
talking about? That really happened.
That really happened.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams is the one with the angels and
I've
stuff?
been there.
Griffin coming up to bat.
Yeah. I played
here
baseball
with
there.
bases loaded.
I don't know what that is.
Say what?
Oh yeah, they tore it
Yeah.
up. I saw that.
Tore up what?
The Field of Dreams in Iowa. It's haven't you
You
ever
need
seen
to
the
watch
baseball
that
movie?
movie.
Is it like really old?
the
It's
best-
like a Disney movie kind of?
No, it's not a Disney
Which one's the
movie.
one with the angels?
Probably Angels in the Outfield.
Yeah. That one.
I quit. I'm done. I'm out. It's been fun. We'll see you guys later.
We're just gonna let you watch the game.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Let me look it
My
up.
brain is broken.
Field of
Fly ball
Oh,
hit
no,
out there
without
to
that.
right, going back. John Law will watch it go over the fence for a grand slam from Gabe Griffin. And just like that, it's 17-6.
Yep. Well, this game
17 to 6.
got nasty in a hurry.
That says 18 to 6.
That too, it's 18-6, but it's 7. Yeah, it's 18-6. They did score one. It was 14. Don't mind me.
Yeah, this movie looks really old.
Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was made in what the... Is that the...
Oh, that's where this picture
90s
comes from?
Yes,
I love
1989,
that picture.
Something like that?
89.
89?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was...
before you were born, Jazz. Cade Marlette coming in.
So here's a question for people.
Okay.
Wait, is
You
this
can
the
answer
field?
them next time.
Yes.
you vote.
That's pretty.
Favorite baseball movies, best baseball movies.
Ooh, The Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Sandlot's good. but
Sandlot's
it
good.
ain't- It's not... No.
Sandlot. I'm up there with a Sandlot.
Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams, Bull Durham.
Bull Durham.
Natural.
The Natural.
I've never seen that.
Major League. You've
Major
never seen The
League.
Natural?
I like the one with the one about the girls baseball team.
A League of Their Own?
Yeah, I like that one because I'm a girl.
Well, yeah. We picked
Yeah,
up on
it's
that
a
a
good
couple
movie.
times.
Yeah.
There's a little flare at Logan. Logan
Oh, no.
bobbles it, throws
Got it.
over in time.
Yeah.
1 out as Marlette goes down. Chris Cloud coming to bat here. He's been up like 17 times in this game,
My
it feels like.
scorebook's all kinds of messed up.
Oh,
too, by
I'm
the way.
in-
I've run out of.
Oh, yeah,
innings.
me too. I'm in the at-bats runs
Yeah, I'm
column.
working in.
That's a pop-up that will get out of play.
Good hustle though.
When I bought this book, I didn't think I'd be doing too many 9-inning games.
No. I
was like, oh, this will be perfect for JUCO
Thought so,
ball.
too.
We play 7 innings usually.
Maybe a 9-inning game that a single game
Every
once
so
in a while.
often.
I feel like you guys are complaining.
We're not
We're
complaining.
not.
On air.
I'm
We're not.
complaining my scorebook is messed up.
Yeah, our scorebook's all kinds of jacked up.
Yep.
Okay.
18 runs on 13 hits for.
Oh
That
boy.
one's popped up.
Oh! That almost came in here on the
If
bottom.
that would have came in here, I would have been underneath the table.
That would have been so cool.
It probably just would have hit me in the face, actually.
Actually, it might have hit my iPad. That would have not been.
And the count
Okay,
0 and
we
2
get
here
it.
too.
You like your stuff.
I like my iPad, yes. Do people not like their iPads?
Oh,
Like,
missing
is
down
that
and
a
away.
thing? Is that even possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
To not like your iPad?
Yep.
Yep.
What?
Very
Oh, yeah.
much so.
Yep.
No.
Mine
Ask my father.
He doesn't.
Game
count.
set. Hey, he's got an iPad.
He does not, and he doesn't like
I
it.
can't see.
Yeah, he doesn't know how
I
to
can't
use
see,
it.
please. Thank you.
Mizzy down and inside. Michigan now up by 2 as Loyola in a
Oh.
1 field goal in the last 6:20.
That's crazy.
Loyola down
Now up
4.
51-47.
That's a fly ball left side. John Law going back on the run and makes a sliding grabbing
Good
catch out
catch.
there by
Catch.
John Law.
Good job, John. The marshal.
On a
Bringing the
sliding
law
catch.
down. The full force of the law with
He's
that
turning
catch.
into the player that can do a little bit of everything, just like they
Yeah.
wanted him to.
Absolutely.
He's supposed to be a 2A guy next year at Tarleton State,
I think he'll
And
do
where's
just fine.
Tarleton again?
Texas.
Texas? So he's going to be a little
my
closer to home?
Texas, living in Texas. That seems what everyone's doing, kind of
Well,
finding a school from back home, which
yeah,
makes
why not?
sense.
This is now batting for NOCT Tonkawa, Austin Glock.
So
It's a nice
coming in
beard.
for Pena.
Yep.
See that beard? And a nice number.
What's his number?
15.
15. Number 15, Austin Glock.
Yes, that's what we said, Austin Glock.
Freshman from Edmond.
Okay. Kevin and May Gerald's tuning in, stating their opinion on the best baseball movie. Kevin says Major League.
Yeah,
May
yeah.
says League of Their Own. Let's go!
That's a good movie. I mean, Major League was an awesome comedy.
Count 0-1 here, too.
An underrated one can be For Love of the Game, actually.
I like
that's
that one.
actually
I
a
did
pretty
like
good
that one, too.
Yeah.
I feel like
always
I've seen that.
Kevin Costner
Kevin Costner.
and Kelly Preston.
Yep. Although I don't think... I'm not sure of how many guys are playing a game and then thinking about their life
Yeah.
during the game.
I have seen this.
That's a little
It
weird.
was a long time ago. I don't really remember.
But I
it.
really did like that movie, actually.
That ball a mile high. Long run for Logan. Logan going back. And Logan makes
There
a
we
catch.
go. Well done, Larks. Well, the Larks have a little bit of work to do.
We're back after this.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
Well,
that'd be wild.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Heston College BSN student. Learn more about the Heston College nursing program today.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College as we'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Larks trailing by a dozen.
I was just told by our camera operator that we forgot about 42. The movie 42.
Oh, I love that movie. That's a really good one. Wow, I'm really disappointed in myself.
Kind of ashamed to say I haven't ever seen that movie.
What?
Yeah.
It's really good. You should see it right away.
Yeah.
That one and another more recent one is Trouble with the Curb.
Make a deal
Trouble,
with you.
I like Trouble with the Curb.
I thought it was good too.
Make a deal with you. You watch Field of Dreams, I will watch 42.
Okay.
There we go.
And I want a 3-page written report from both of you, and it'll be scored for grammar.
Rejected.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
I will not write a report.
Has to be double-spaced. Don't worry about that. Easy.
I'll write my
Rusty,
opinion on whether I think it's better
Don't bait me into writing you a report. You will get a book. Because I can't write 3 pages anymore.
I dare you.
I bet you could.
Nope.
Cut it short.
I dare you.
Kalen Haynes was not cheating on that swing, and he was trying to hit that ball into the stratosphere.
You'll get a dissertation that takes me 3 years to write.
I had to grade one of those over the summer.
A dissertation?
Yep.
What's a
You have a doctorate now?
That one, a little pop-up, and that could be trouble. It'll drop in, and Kalen gets another swing. No, I was paid to edit a dissertation. I should have said not grade. Edit.
Oh, you're paid to edit one?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yep.
That's... So, did you just ask what a dissertation is?
Yeah.
Really?
Stephenville, Texas is where Tarleton State is.
You read that as Stephenville? I read that as Stephenville.
It's Stephenville.
How do you know?
Because I've been to Texas.
First of all, it's Texas. They don't say Stephen down there.
Why? How do you know?
Because it's Texas.
How do you guys know so much?
First of all, my dad grew up in Texas.
And
Really?
we're 40.
Yeah. That explains the whole Cowboys thing.
Yeah.
Tragic. Tragic it is.
I went upstairs from Tyler Kisner.
Come on, Loyola.
Oh, here comes the Heston police.
Just checking things out.
Yeah. I'd do the same thing if I were him.
Heston High School will be in action here on Tuesday night.
Really?
Oh, they're playing here too, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Here?
Yep. 4 o'clock.
When will their field be done?
Good question.
Next year?
Nope.
Should have been done now.
We know.
Yep.
Can't 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I didn't know.
Kalen misses as he's aiming for the bus.
Oh, my.
Oh.
And that one fouled out of play, off of play.
That just missed. That was a very long ball.
And the 1-2 coming up.
Throw that same pitch again, he's saying. Please.
Oh my goodness.
That one outside, and they count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kalen.
Now Michigan's up 8 now instead of being down 10.
Man, I'm really torn on who I want to win this game.
Well, I think it's going to be Michigan. They're up 10 now.
I think they'll make a comeback. I don't know if they'll
Kalen misses, swing and a miss.
make a full comeback, but
It's possible. Heard about UConn last night. They were down 5 with, 20 seconds to go and tied it?
Yeah,
And
Notre
then
Dame.
lost in overtime?
And then lost in overtime. Notre Dame almost threw it away twice.
that's such a heartbreaker.
That's up the middle. Play from behind the back. Griffiths throw over. Deck can't quite leg it out. And there's 2 away. And John Law coming to bat here. It was tied. Remember this. It was tied 6-6 heading into the top of the 7th.
It was, which we mistakenly thought was the last inning of the game. It was not.
John Law swings and misses.
I think the players knew, though.
Yeah. I think so, too.
That one outside, and the count now 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnny Ballgame.
In the meantime, the Mavericks have managed to hang a lot of crooked numbers up there after that inning.
That one too far out, and the count 2 balls, 1 strike. John shoots one foul into the dugout.
Ooh. Hot stuff. Yeah.
Someone get hit?
I don't think so.
I hope not. That would
kind
hurt
of
a lot.
like it.
No, I think nobody's rushing over there to help.
The count now 2 balls, 2 strikes to John. That one too far outside. The count rides full on the Marshall. 3 balls, 2 strikes. John fouls it back into the fence.
Don't do that. You scared me.
Count is still full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. John right back up the middle. Comebacker, and John has a base hit.
And pitcher was...
Kisner will breathe a quick sigh of relief.
Did.
And this is Malachi Swartz coming into bat.
That could have been...
For the Larks.
That could have
place
been
a
really
coup.
scary.
Malachi, a freshman from Overland Park. So Malachi in with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Larks trailing 18-6. And Malachi takes a strike. That one missing outside the count.
Is that his teammates cheering him on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was Bob.
Even up 1 ball and 1 strike now to.
I think I heard nuke it.
That one gets away, and John takes second
takes
base.
Second base. On the wild pitch. Yeah, Michigan's still up 10 with 1:30.
Looks like Michigan will be playing for the national championship.
Looks like it.
Shh. I'm trying to watch a game.
It's a great run by the Ramblers.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
They count 2 balls and 1 strike here to Mal. That's on the ground up the middle. Gutierrez
Down the line.
throws it over, and that will do it. Our final score here, as the Larks drop a heartbreaker 18-6. We'll be back in action. Keep checking the Lark website. For Jasmine Pankratz and Phil Miller, I'm Rusty Witcher saying thank you and good night.